Ah. Hello. Hi, who are you?
Hey.
Hey. I don't know. Hello. Hi. Hi, Hen. Thank you for hydrate. Notayak, hello. I saw you for a second, hello. Thank you for the resub, Bean, 17 months. I think that's as long as I've known you. Yes, hello. It's been a minute. I am back a week later than anticipated. I will talk about what the hell happened on Friday. I've scheduled out time to talk about my whole vacation and everything that has happened in the last like month. I think internet is second because stream freezes every so often. Everything's looking okay on my end. Let me double check on my app. It would be my luck that my return stream is broken. But yeah, I will talk about things. Just not today, because today is a day for Patho 3. I probably genuinely would not be coming back until next week, next Monday, if not for the fact that Ice Pick Lodge was like, Pathologic 3 demo. Pathologic 3 demo. and I said, yes, thank you, Ice Pick. Thank you, Ice Pick Lodge, I will play that. And I will not wait for the internet to spoil it for me. So, here we are. I'm back. Kind of, sort of. I will do a couple of streams next week, and then we'll be doing big streams for the week of Halloween. Because Halloween is very important to me. I just have life stuff currently happening, as it seems like frequently happens in October. Things continue to happen to me in October. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm here now. And we have an official release date for Pathologic 3. We have an official release date. Let me show you all the new principal art. Because my boyo Daniil Dankovsky is fucking going through it. Yeah, no, Steam is what I wanted to see. Here, look at him. This man is in his 20s. I'm pretty sure. Maybe his 30s. Maybe them putting him through the exact same situation over and over again for now 3 games in a row has truly started to take its toll. How old are you, Daniil Dankovsky, Pathologic? Put you back. Go back there. How old is you, Daniil? I don't think he has a canon age. Now that I'm looking at it. But like, let me, one second. We're gonna toggle. This is him in 2. Looks a little bit older, not a ton though. And then Here. 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 Something happened. I truly think just events have aged this poor man. Let's say, yeah, he's an expert on Pathologic, which is a thing that he made up. Oops, the Sumino's rude. Rude. Oh, and Eddie's under my desk. Yeah, Fanatica, blah, blah, blah. Also, do I have a migraine right now? Actively? Yes. Am I still doing this stream? Fuck yeah. Nothing will keep me away from Pathologic 3. Nothing will keep me away from this game that torments me. Also, yes, we do have an official release date for Patho 3. Let me see if I can get to the store page. Patho 3. Yes. Oh. January 9th. January 9th, 2026. I have to finish 2 by January 9th. I have to finish 2. Did you guys realize I've been playing Pathologic 2 like pretty much once a week since March? And we're not close to done because of extenuating circumstances and also the game being terrible and difficult. Terrible in that it is a true bout with a game that hates you. But yeah, we're gonna have Patho 3 so soon. I'm so excited. I love Daniil's story, and it feels like maybe they are going to change some stuff up. And maybe we can save Ava. Maybe we can save Ava. Yeah, are there mistakes that can't be fixed? That is the new question that is being asked. Considering the questions asked in the Marble Nest being very similar to this, and the answer being a resounding yes, there are mistakes that can't be fixed. I'm interested to see what Rita, can I still play Marble Nest? Marble Nest. Patho 2. Oh yeah, I could buy Marble Nest. And then I could cry about it. Just a little bit. There's a thing about Pathologic 2 that makes me cry. But there's a lot about Pathologic that makes me cry. And we have not even touched on it a little bit. But there's an aspect to Marble Nest that makes me openly weep. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for this demo, which should be the first, maybe day or 2 of Daniil Dankovsky coming to the town upon Gorkin and having a terrible, 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 terrible time. I'm so excited for you all to experience Daniil Dankovsky's fun step vacation. It's gonna be I'm so excited. Like, if y'all thought Artemis' story in Pathologic 2 is cruel and unnecessary punishment, oh my god. Technically, in the first game, Artemis' route is the harder of the 2 between Daniil and Artemis, just because Daniil is an outsider, so the game kind of holds your hand a little bit with that. But everyone is exponentially meaner to Daniil because they hate him for being an outsider. Like, at least the kin help Artemis out, and like the people in the town know Artemis and are kind of willing to work with him once they realize that he didn't kill Isidore. But like Daniil, they just take a look at this short little man and go, your vibes are rancid, fuck you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Question of the day, which will probably be the question of the day on Friday as well. How's your October been? Mine's been hectic. But we'll talk about it more on Friday. But I did get to see my friends at the end of September, beginning of October, like the first weekend of October. At the end of September, my fated meeting between me, Ray, and Robbie did happen. And I do have stories about that, and it was funny. I have pictures. It'll be good. But yes, that's all for Friday stream, where we will be talking about what happened on my vacation, hanging out, having a good time, and maybe playing some Marvel Rivals. Because I've been enjoying Season 4.5 way more than Season 4, even though they still nerfed my sweet husband into the dirt. They shot him in the kneecaps, and I'm still mad, but I'm surviving. But I do need to put in some time to get my Lord for the season, so you guys are gonna come hang out with me while I work on my either Luna or Rocket Lord. Whichever one happens first. We shall see. Alright, but for now, it's time to go back to the town of Hongorkin in a new, but old, but slightly different way. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm hoping this'll run okay. The demo had some issues. Like quarantine. The quarantine demo is different from this demo. Because this one's like actual like game. Quarantine was like a vertical slice about stuff. This is like the first couple days of the game. Here we are! And we start with the really, really weird clock that I believe is in the Kane estate. I've already gone through and I've already tweaked the settings, but I will tweak them more if we need. There is a cutscene, like right at the top, that I purposefully skipped through and didn't watch so that we can watch it all together, just so I could get into the actual game and make sure that things worked. This clock is so cool. I am mystified by it. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, it didn't save. Hooray, yippee. Hi, Daniil. Oh,
I'm
hi,
Daniil
Daniil.
Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. My research into the limits of human life has brought me renown. I've devoted all my energy and remarkable intellect to combating the greatest fear that binds humanity.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at your remarkable intellect, Daniil.
Of imminent death. Seeking proof of my theories, I traveled to a small, steep town to examine a person of phenomenal
Not steep
longevity,
steep
Simon
town.
Kane. But I walked into a trap. The moment I arrived there, an unknown disease struck the town. It devoured the town like a wildfire. Its contagion and lethality surpassed anything humanity had ever faced. And I became the only doctor standing in the way of this unprecedented pestilence.
Him saying he's the only doctor when there's at least one other one in town. Rude, buddy! But first of all, that bowl was massive. Second of all, sorry that I laughed at you saying that you have a remarkable intellect. And finally, I miss Daniil's old voice actor. That's a different man. He said step wrong. Steep. A steep town step. S-T-E-P-P-E step. Steep. But the train station looks like an actual train station. Oh my god. Press J to view the mind map. You got it. My thoughts, conclusions, deliberations. To see events of a specific day, press on its number on the circle. Well, obviously we're in day 1, so... Today. Immortal man, Simon Kane, an alleged immortal, lives in this town. Understanding him is the only way to save my Thanatica. Are you chasing shadows again, Dankovsky? So remember, Thanatica We talked about this in the quarantine demo. Thanatica is Daniil Dankovsky's laboratory of research where he is studying immortality. In quarantine, they kind of established that the government is shutting it down and also, I believe, planning to arrest Daniil. And he just went, no, I'm not going to do that, and left the capital to come here to meet I believe Simon Kane says he's like 130 to 150 years old, something like that. And says that he is an undying man. Oh, we haven't seen this yet, but are you serious? I barely stepped off the train and my things were immediately stolen. The joys of rural life. Without my tools, I'm useless. I must find the prototype in the microscope. They're vital. Oh, map! Hey, look. Look. It's the map in slightly more HD. I'm assuming these places are places we cannot go right now. Oh, but, oh, wait, what do you mean we still can't go to the bridge square? Come on. Let me see the polyhedron up close. Let me see the polyhedron up close. Wait. Are you telling me that it's day 1 and we can't go to the fucking Stillwater? That's what I'm assuming these little hash marks mean. We can only go to the hind, the gut, the backbone, and the maw. Well, and obviously the train station. That's... I guess that's fine. We can't go to the cemetery, whatever. Everyone hates me. Everyone hates me and doesn't want me to have fun or see Ava. Or see Ava. I want to... control is not highlighting things. Okay. I'm getting back on this train. Ava! Ava! Yes? Never mind, I do get to see Ava yawn today. Never mind, it's Ava. Ava. Oh, she's so beautiful. So, that's what you're like. Like what? You're restless. We hardly see anyone like that in our sleepy little town. Even the Canes have gone into hibernation as the years pass. See. People tell maybe if this is a nightmare where you lose all your things at the station and end up without your pants. Were you expecting me? Of course. Simon said I'd be your guide, and I always listen to him. Simon? Simon Kane? Simon Kane. He left you in my care. Said you'd be staying at my house. Oh, it has a name. The Stillwater. And this won't be the first time it's had guests, but most don't last long. I think you will, though. I've already prepared everything. What did you prepare? Oh, your room. A bed, a workspace, breakfast, peace. I'll come when I sort out my missing luggage. You've got interesting kids in town. Before I knew it, I had already lost my suitcases. What? Wait, was that not actually Ava? Ava, Simon was expecting me. A place was prepared at the Stillwater. The guest house, as far as I can tell. But me. Let me go there. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to go there later? We still have the apathy mania meter from quarantine demo. Hello. I say, a living, breathing person stepping off our train. Do you normally only get dead people? Never change, Daniil. All right, why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. As far as my career is concerned, I suppose I'm more on the far side of the grave than near. But some say that resurrection is not impossible. Why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. Right. Do you city folk always take 20 trunks of shirts with you? Or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Off the jump, everyone's like, fuck this city boy. It doesn't matter how many I took with me if they're getting stolen within the first minute. 8 trunks, though I had to sit on the last one. Where can I find a constable? Who do I talk to about recovering my stolen property? Shirts, you dimwit, my equipment's in there. Do you even know what a microscope is? Let alone the one-of-a-kind anti-dispersion device prototype. You're a street sweeper, as I can tell from your broom. Do you not live to wake people up early and twist urchins' ears? Help me catch them. It's so different from Artemy, who's like really direct and like not very... Artemy doesn't embellish. Daniil loves to talk. Daniil Dankovsky loves the sound of his own voice. Let's see, where can I find a constable? It's just kids being kids. No need to be mean to him. Shave the stash? No, he's fine. Some kids, a hardened criminal, couldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. What, should I thank them, give them candy? Or I must get my luggage back. Losing my instruments is like losing my arms, worse than losing my arms. What, should I thank them, give them candy? Exactly. If you need your shirt so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. The kids are like magpies. They'll trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of colored glass, or even just a story. Whatever you do, don't hurt them. I'm not sure it's instruments, but I get the idea. I have plenty of stories to tell, but usually they involve vivisections. I suppose kids do like that sort of thing. Oh god, the man you are. Alright, why would I have bits of glass? I just about have one on my watch face. I may have to waste time on this both literally and figuratively. Not sure it's instruments, but I get the idea. Say, is the capital a real place? I wish it wasn't. In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth, and that myth is the real capital, but the city does exist physically. What kind of question is that? Now we do this one. Hi, Kiru! Patho 3, Kiru! Patho 3 release date, Kiru! The Canes came from the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the capital, along with everything else. Right, sure, and I'm just an actor he hired. Yeah, we eating good. I'm already dying at how just antagonistic every single dialogue option is for Daniil. I missed him. I miss him. In a small town like yours, a single individual's authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kane did not make up the capital. What do you mean they made your town? No, never mind. Trunks first, Kane's later. Have a nice day. Kick some trash can, talk to some fire. I know, do some. Right, sure, and I'm just an actor he hired. Reasoning! Oh, what? Sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. It helps me put the pieces... It helps me piece the picture together. Reasoning with Daniil Dankovsky. My luggage, some suitcases are missing. This town gave me a warm welcome, didn't it? How am I supposed to do research without tools? I'm speechless at the customs of the town folk. We haven't even gotten into the customs yet, Daniil. We're not gonna worry about that. Street sweeper says no one will help me find them. No, how am I supposed to do research without tools? I'll have to handle this myself. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. I might manage to recover something intact along the way. Let's go with 3. The most important thing is the microscope. Without them, I might as well just catch the next train back. Oh my god, this would be the smartest thing he could possibly do, but no, we need the microscope and the prototype. Whoa, that's a lot of mania immediately. Okay. Utopia, such a serene place. If immortality still exists in our country, it would be here. No help at all. Locals treat children with strange deference. I'll have to catch the thieves myself. New shoes, may I introduce you to? Station Mud. Okay, so we just gotta go. Okay, okay. No problemo. Oh, that's a kid. Oh, attentive gaze. Some objects can be useful. I can spot them if I concentrate. Okay, it's Q instead of control. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Oh, what? Whoa. I gotta go talk to that kid real quick. Hello, small child. Hey, eyes on us! The thief's seen... Hey, eyes on us! The thief's seen us! The thief! Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the one who stole my things, or for furum cognoscit. The Latins never minded taking what was not theirs. the rule of Daniil Dankovsky is we always choose what he says in Latin because it's the most pretentious thing possible. So that one. Thief! Thief! You stole the train's heart, you did! Just ripped it out and stole it! And now it'll die without a heart. I haven't ripped out anything. Many creatures in this world survive perfectly well without hearts. A train, I believe, would belong to the order... Ooh, gosh. Crassiclitellata. Worms. They don't need hearts. Oh my god, a train is a big worm! Oh my god, Daniil, you're so right! My vtuber is stupid. Oh, I'm sorry that you got injured. Telling me to... Oh my god. Wear uniform, take at least 9... that's rude. That sucks, KJ. I'm sorry. I hope you find something better. Anyway, train is a worm. Are you stupid, mister? Worms don't look like that at all. They have arms and legs and a forehead and 2 hearts. One in their chest and one is his wife's. I'm really glad I brought up worms, actually. And bristles, you forgot bristles. Worms don't have wives. You're not just a thief, but a dummy, too. If worms don't have wives, then who does the dances? Who makes grass grow? You think it grows by itself? Listen, boy, enough jokes for today. I've come to this town on important business, which I cannot conduct without my microscope and my prototype. Please return them to me. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politeness. What did I even do to you anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Jekka. My microscope and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap of metal and glass. They'll just die. Like the train. You don't want that, do you? Not signing a piece of paper, just have 2 hours go back to... Yeah, it's so fair. I've only had the patience for one polite request. I won't repeat it twice. Yeah, no, it'll die just like the train. I don't. Then tell me where Jekka's taken them. Jekka's taken the heart back to go fix the train. That way, to its face. Am I a snitch now, Mr. Thief? Of course you are. You fit right in the academy, just like Telman. You've done everything right. No, a snitch is someone who runs off to inform without being asked to do so. You're an honest witness. Okay. Oh, child's still here. Oh, wait, what do you see? No toothbrush either, no discipline. Father would have caned me if I walked around looking like that. They're gonna have to fire me because I'm petty. Hell yeah! Then you get unemployment, probably. Oh, is this my stuff? Oh, is this gonna hurt me? Backwards, mindless, meaningless vandalism. Priceless medical texts, gutted like fish. Worse than stealing morphine, just empty destruction by illiterate punks. Babes. Babes, we're already manic. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the other stuff too hard. But yeah, that's our important stuff, I think. Oh, plant? Oh, no plant yet? He doesn't know. Guys, he doesn't know about the plants. Guys, he doesn't know about plants. Loot! Okay. Oh, and this is... Okay. Valerian extract. Sometimes even Bachelor Dankovsky drinks valerian extract, like his grandmother used to. Interesting. Camphor, stimulant and rubefacient. Causes irritation, just like everything else in this damn place. Beetle. Some arthropods live forever, others not even a day. But to children, they're all one thing. Shiny. And tobacco. Cigarettes are thought to have a calming effect, but nicotine is in fact a stimulant. Addictive. Each use makes the effect weaker. We take those. Okay. Just gonna like pulse on things. Wait, can I loot oh, and I can run. I can run, and I don't have... I'm not seeing a stamina meter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stamina meter gone. Hell yeah. Perhaps. Oh, I'm so fast. Is it because I'm manic? Am I a speedy little boy because I'm manic? Oh, look at this! It didn't look like there was kind of a festival happening. Okay, so we got that one. Bromide. Increases inhibition in the cerebral cortex, which is to say, dulls your brain. Sometimes you need that. A bullet. One bullet. No gun, but weighs as much as a human life. I don't need these for my pocket. for my pocket debutante pistol. I always keep one last bullet in the chamber. Cool. Coffee. Coffee saved my life. Brewing coffee takes too long. Chewing on whole roasted beans, on the other hand, is perfect. Okay. Our inventory's a little bit different. We're not doing... Look at this! This is so cute! Wait, can I climb this? Daniil, you climb? Daniil, go up? No, okay. Oh, that's... Okay, that's not the symbol of Udurg, but... Drugstore medicine. Fire blooms in the steppe, making my head spin, stealing breath, suppressing blood flow. These drops are the best medicine for heart conditions. Valerian, and then camphor. Okay. One more. They threw my little beaker! My little beakers! How dare they? My little beakers. My little beakers. Why? Nothing new here. Oh wait, something new here. Belladonna, poisonous plant once used to put a comely gleam in one's eyes. Highly toxic, not to be consumed unprocessed. Common water. We got water. Okay. Oh, are those the kids I'm looking for? Hey, back off you! Get away from the girls, and from me too! I ain't afraid of Uncle Rowan when he boozes up, and I ain't afraid of you neither. I've got a knife. You can't hurt us, got it? Boozes up? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not a drunk. My nerves are hanging on a thread this thin. Do you want to see what will happen when it finally snaps? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not a drunk. Your hands are shaking and you got those crazy eyes. Uncle Rowan gets those eyes too when he reaches for a second bottle and the shaking, and then he starts a fight. But don't even think about starting any trouble with me. I got a real knife, I do. What the hell are you babbling on about? Or, wait, hold on. If I look like that Uncle Rowan of yours, that means I really do need to cool down first. Give me a moment, I'll take a breather. No, yeah, I'll calm the fuck down. Frightening extremes. It's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. Okay, that's interesting. Head swing. My state of mind can be changed with drugs. Same, buddy. Some make me more apathetic, others more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. Let's see. Where am I at right now? Oh, and there's the debutante. Two-shot pistol designed by Jacques Debut. Tiny and non-threatening. I'm saving the last bullet for one particular purpose. That's bonkers, Daniil. But also, like, Thanatica is, really going down there. Nuh-uh, it's quiet. It's dead already. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead that long. Do it. Tack it on. It won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you we should have stuck in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everyone knows that. Nope, the locomotive's life sits in the front with the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be too. That's what Boulder told me. Oh, this is Jekka. Hi, Jekka. Interesting eyelash rendering on, like, the blonde kids. What do you have there? Oh, my prototype looks like it's still intact. You're Jekka, right? You're correct. The train's life is in its locomotion, which is housed in the front. Be gone, vile snake! You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause of you they don't come to us no more? We were wondering and we don't know why they keep dying. We got a whole graveyard. They're all rusted up and they can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you! You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase, and now the train's all dead. If the train stopped coming a long time ago, it can't be my fault. I've never been here before, and I'm not very good at stealing hearts! Daniil, I'm sure you do just fine. The things I touch do have a tendency to die. Okay, crazy thing to say to a child. You said yourself the train's heart is at the front. I rode the carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? What gave you the idea the prototype is a train? We're gonna go child logic, Daniil. How could I have got to the heart? I was in the middle. Through the bowels like all Menku do. You don't get to the heart through the bowels, my young friend. You hit quite a different body part first.
Without it, the train stopped wailing, stopped moving too. That means it's dead. So this is its heart. Obvious, right?
Well, that's a bit simplistic. Response to stimuli is just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. Or, I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're made of different metals. Do this one.
Well, you know, a man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either, and inside he's all red. No, he's right. The body has different layers. All the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Burak said.
Isidore's still alive right now, I think. And I don't think we can go say hi to him. I would love to go say... Wait, actually, we might be able to. One second. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it, but it's an interesting thing in itself, so let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works.
I don't know.
There will be corpses in the tail, a whole pile of them. There will be a damsel in the story, in distress, of course. And my genius, insufferable assistant will be in the tail. He could drive a saint into the grave with his rage-inducing adherence to details and thinly veiled political insinuations. That's not gonna, entice a child, and, based on things that I know about certain kids in the first Pathologic game that I don't know are in the second Pathologic game, I think what's gonna entice her the most is that there's gonna be corpses.
Oh, these corpses, are they gonna be stabbed or strangled? The kin must never cut, they only strangle. So if they were stabbed, the kin didn't do it.
Look here, let me take the prototype. I won't run away, I promise. Look, to wind it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise.
Oh! 2 weeks ago in the capital. We're back in Thanatica.
I'm just looking. Anesthetic from the Institute. Easy access to an endless supply of pharmaceuticals can lead one to addiction. Stimulant. Shortages of stimulants are a persistent issue. Students borrow them to prepare for exams and then forget to return them. Toxin from the Institute. Pest control purposes. Kept under lock and key behind 7 seals. Issued only by written permit. I'm gonna still take them. Maybe it'll do something. These are mine. These are mine now. Load the prototype.
We're running terribly low on mice. And the mice themselves are a little feeble. Lacking in enthusiasm.
Don't like your vibes, Platon. To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief? Hello? Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. My mind and I are firmly planted on the ground. Prime the... Two, I heard the alarm. I'm frozen. Oh. I'm back. Never mind. We're good. Everything's fine. Do I want to give you an accent? What if I give you a southern accent? That'll be better than British. My British is bad. That's right. I pulled the alarm because of the chlorine from Lab 102. Anyway, the crank is stiff, so you'll have to turn it with some force. Platon, are you crazy? There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate quickly. No, Daniil. Saying Daniil with a southern accent is very funny. No, Daniil. What we have to do is load the prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get to the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there. And it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen from the dead in an unenviable fate indeed. Let me repeat, we have to get out of here. You're already delirious. Hey, yeah, dude, what? I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and holy smokes, a woman was sitting up on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasp in her throat. I started towards her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection, of course it wasn't. These are all cases always turn out to be lethargy or catatonia or apnea. So why not get her yourself like call for me? We don't have a second to waste. Chlorine isn't known for bringing back the dead, but if the woman was brought here by mistake alive, perhaps the gas could have irritated her mucous membranes enough to wake her. Chief, you're braiding another one of those chains of hypotheticals. We need a practical observations. Pull out the patient, then write the monograph, not the other way around. You're right. Tell me what I should do with this service, this prototype, I think you called it. I already told you, but fine, let's go over it again. You're holding the experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force? Kaufman, Gorsky, Anna Stein. Archiving the name Anna Stein. At least the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always. That's reassuring. I'd feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Of course I remember in the wake of... Oh, those are... I don't know. Bashjin? I'm with the I don't know what those are called. But I'm pretty sure the Z like that, because I've looked up Czech for reasons that are really, really normal. I believe the Z is Bastions? Yeah, in the wake of that, they were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. Maybe mustard gas. Alright, we should leave the morgue. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First, you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I wonder if this will work against chlorine, though, considering it was designed for mustard gas. I was right. I'm the smartest woman alive. Yeah. Next, you wind up the prototype. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right? So I have to turn it with some force, and then I just release the contents into the gas. This Anna Stein isn't just a medic. She's a natural-born mechanical engineer. What an ingenious device. Let's keep talking about Anna Stein. Yeah, what an ingenious device. Well, Gorsky assembled it. Anna took charge of optimizing the chemical composition. Either way, they're a talented team, and the military likes them. And then I just release the contents into the gas? Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate theoretically. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. What about the deceased woman? Where is she now and in what state? You know, I actually like the idea. A true thanatologist ought to step into death every now and then. Crazy, Daniil. Keep close to the exit and protect your airways with your hand if you've got nothing better. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, call for help. What about the deceased woman? The formerly deceased woman, Chief. Before the gas became too thick to see through, she was sitting on a gurney at the opposite end of the morgue. From there, I know as little as you do that she may have gone back to being deceased. Or you may have altogether hallucinated her. Yeah, you are so full of chlorine gas, my man. You inhaled enough by then. There's only one way to find out. The chances are infinitesimal. So glad I caught that. Ow, sorry. Are infinitesimal, but if we really are dealing with a spontaneous resurrection and we lose the patient, I'm going to commit some crime against humanity. Daniil said, I'm gonna find that girl or I'm gonna wind up on the news. Pneumatics with mechanical priming. The longer I hold the crank, the stronger the effect. Clears miasma in front of it. Operating range is supposed to clears miasma in front of it. One load is good for 20 uses. Need to spend fluid wisely. The morgue corridor is like a maze. To load the prototype, I need stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Required ingredients are available, at least in the institute. Should be in those beige cabinets. First thing we teach lab assistants, the best stuff is in the beige cabinets. Hey kids, if you want to use some drugs, we got them over here. Add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Heat, then open the valves, evaporate. Residue goes in the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. Load the prototype. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. I did that. Okay. Load that prototype. The disinfectant solution consists of 3 ingredients, a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Okay. Not enough ingredients. Beep. Bop. Boop. Load. So it should be good for a little longer.
Gotcha.
Hi, can I talk to you anymore? They say he stutters outside Thanatica, but I wouldn't know. Grandmaster of chess against death. I like that we get to see his thoughts about people. Soul. Let's see if there's anything else I want to take a peek at. Anything else I can loot? Can I read that? Can I take somebody's lunch bag? No. Dankovsky can steal somebody's lunch bag. It's very ominous in here. Is this... Okay, no, this isn't the Fanatica lab. Oh, 19. Okay, that's fun. I like seeing that come up. Actually, I really do enjoy that. Are all the bodies in here women? Just kind of noticing. To be fair, they probably just made one model and then three. Oh, I didn't. Plague. Oh, my health. Ouchie. That hurt. That's so many bodies. And somebody's laundry? Interesting. Just to be safe. Oh, can't go that way. What? Oh, it's already back. I go... Whoa! Just doing what Pathologic 2 taught me and being paranoid. And checking. See if I can look at literally anything. This area is very pretty. Also very, very fun to see Daniil's little gloved hands instead of his, Artemis. More, not rugged, but more working man hands is what Artemis Buddha has, right? Okay, that's crematory. Cool.
You can't loot? Okay.
No one wants me to have any drugs or fun. Oh, that's a woman! Who looks like Grace to me. That's Grace! What the fuck? That's Grace. That's Grace! Are you... Death? You have Death's eyes. I had the eyes of a man who just walked through 40 meters of poisonous gas without protective goggles. Dead people don't cough, which means you're still alive for now. Oh, her eyes. Oh, honey. Yeah, no, we're doing this one. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Don't speak. You'll inhale even more poison. You can tell me everything you've seen in your posthumous visions later. We need to get out of here at once.
At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel? What does that mean?
Oh, Daniil told her that entire story. Well, he didn't like there were a lot of corpses there. It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. That if trains were worms, they tunneled towards you underground. It's just nonsense. That woman was disoriented and hallucinating. No, let's make Daniil Dankovsky make this child really think about the afterlife today.
Like a coin falling on its edge?
Or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back?
Take it. It spins all boring. Clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has a clock that spins every which way.
I was right, that clock is in the Kane estate, but.
Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time.
Look, it's blowing its whistle, still smoking. That's alive as it gets. You understand transplantation at least a bit. Indeed, a heart can't survive outside the body. Grandpa Simon, you mean Simon Kane? I'm here to meet him, actually.
Let's ask about Simon Kane. We've only got one grandpa between us.
What are those special clocks he has? I've been told he lives in the Crucible with his family. Can you tell me the shortest route there? Is he really... You know, is he really immortal, small children?
I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're gonna play cat in the old hat. We still have time before the sun sets.
Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it.
We didn't take your microscope.
I didn't expect you to know that word. Even some people in the capital don't know it. Okay. Where is it then? If the prototype is in my right hand, the microscope is in my left. I can't collect data without it.
The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war spoils get split down the middle. They don't care about hearts, not in any of their many faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive?
Dogheads, Khan and Notkin, heart and a face? I don't understand a single word. A microscope is a metallic pipe fitted with mirrors. You use it to look at small objects and it makes them large and detailed.
Oh, like a kaleidoscope? To look at the colorful town? You can do it like Capella?
Hi, Papa. Hello. Acapella? I'm not much of a singer. You know the word kaleidoscope? Acapella, I'm not much of a singer.
Neither is Capella.
So as it stands, you passed my belongings along to some other gang, and I'll need to barter to get them back, am I right?
Khan must have given it to Capella as a gift.
Wait, is Khan like Capella? Is that something that
Are you stupid? After what happened to that stained glass? No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at it himself, or after either. But he's honest, even if he's wicked. He'd give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll deal fair.
Where can I find him?
Well, if they brought your micro-kaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. The dogheads like them. Think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the maw.
You know, in this conversation with its Capellas, Khans, polyhedrons, I'm beginning to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated, but it can't be worse than human anatomy, can it? Or just, thank you. No, backhanded. Oh my gosh, the front of a train. A first in pathologic history. We see the front of a train. Got the prototype in the capital. It just seemed like an amusing trinket, but I'd hate to lose a unique invention, especially one so dear to Platon. Lost the microscope. The second tool was stolen by a different gang of children. I'll have to search the town for it, not the guide I had hoped for. Okay. Oh? The town gate. My microscope was allegedly taken here. No, can I go to... That's... No, that's... What house is Isidore's? It's this one. Right here. Stop more. So that's... Ruben's house. Interesting that Isidore's house is not a place of note in Daniil Dankovsky's map of the world. Well, that's fine. That's my prototype in their hands. They're not bashing it against the rocks, at least. There's an herb, right? For anything else. Worm! Worm. Bishop. What an interesting mask you have. Orbis mirabilibus plena est. Or I see they're making preparation for some kind of festival at the station? These Patho 3 worms look wet. They're shiny, they're wet. But is the rule? We always do the Latin one. Go away, snake man. You've got sharp heels. What's with your face? You look more like a congenital disease than an injury. Daniil, you can't just say that. Some kids ran through here with my belongings. Did you see them? We gaze at the earth. Do not pull us from the earth. Was that a threat? Let's hope not. I don't take kindly to threats. Then I shall not presume to divert your attention any further. Please tell me about your thoughts about Worm. Is this a costume or disfigurement? What's wrong with him? Smells of rotting soil. And I saw people over here. Oh. Lumpy man! Sure, I've heard of an elephant man. Is this the worm man then? I've only seen such poor disfigured creatures in anatomical theater. In an anatomical theater. Uh-oh. A precise cut more akin to surgery than murder, stabbed in the stomach, gutted just like my books. The body is still warm. Surprisingly, for a man like this, he was sober. Oh, this was... Oh, these are the 3 guys that Artemi stabbed! Artemi Burak is in town, everybody! Jacob Sterk, Kirik, and, what was his name?
Bertrand. Such a harmless fellow he was. Never hurt a fly in his life. And the Ripper slashed him to ribbons like the rest of them anyway, the brute. We must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve, then find the Ripper and give him a burial befitting a beast. Kuleke kunud. Ya kunud. Do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs, in blood.
What happened here? The Ripper's come to town. The father killer, Burak. He was always a wild one. Then Mara Shabnak lay with him in the steppe and whispered things in his ear to make him water the earth with blood. Wait. Mara is the name of the girl that follows Artemi around and is like, hey, we are betrothed, and Daniil, not Daniil, and Artemi's like, who the fuck?
Sorry, 1 second. I need to take migraine medicine.
But so they're saying that he went out into the steppe, slept with Mara, and she, who is a Shabnagadir, apparently, and she made him come back and stab 3 men. All right. As soon as he got off the train, he went on this murder spree, killing Jacob Sterch. He killed Kirik. He killed the harmless birdie. He's a monster. I thought I had come alone or almost alone, but I definitely don't recall a mad Ripper on the train with me. And people scoff at me for saying our land abounds with analytical minds. Did you deduce all that simply from inspecting the corpses, including the fornication in the steppe? Or Mara Shabnak? Who's that?
A thing that comes from the steppe. A golem on feet of bone that takes the form of a young harlot, lays with someone and then eats their eyes to blind them to reality.
Sorry, 1 second. They put... Okay, whoever decided to put this migraine medication in hard-to-open packaging, I would just really like to have a word with you. Trying to open this while actively having a migraine is an actual curse. I have to peel off one very thin piece of paper that's like impossible to get my fingernail under. And I have to peel it in just the right way, otherwise it won't open. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to become the Joker. I just want my migraine drug, please and thank you. Oh my god, please. I will start biting at this packaging like a feral raccoon. Come on. Gimme the drug. Gimme the drug. Okay. Drug. Oh my god. All that for one little pill. Alright. And then I have to make note of whenever I take the drug, so I do not take too much drug. Where's my little thingy? Give. Okay, whoop whoop. Okay. Marked when I took the drug. Alright. Yep, eats their eye. Apparently Shabnakadir eats eyes. Okay. And people scoff at me for saying our land abounds with analytical. Okay, I already read this. Well, this is what he was gonna say to the other person. I don't remember there being a murder man on the train.
He arrived on the freight train, took the back door like a thief in the night.
That freight train was bringing medicine, sweets, and coffins. So the Ripper must have hid away in a coffin, or else Shabnak would have torn him apart in the steppe. You just said the Shabnak copulated with him, but now he's hiding from her in a coffin? Only 2 sentences into this conversation and I already want to shoot myself? Daniil!
Boyante, hear me out, blood of my Udurg. Suok sings of a fierceness, a sharpness inside the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him and he will rot until nothing is left. I will bury him, and Suok will eat him, and drink his fierceness and his sharpness, and sing Ubhene Dun, an herb song, in gratitude.
She'll give us twire, and we'll brew us lots of twirine?
She will give us ashen swish, the harshest of herbs. Bikeliniv. Ashen swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Suok sings that we will need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Suok's womb. I'm at your feet, Hayin Kunud, good people. Give me the one you call Kirik.
Should we give her the body, maybe? He didn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the kin do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of twire? I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures, or are corpses used as fertilizer often around these parts? That one.
But they aren't just going to use him. They'll desecrate him until not even Shabnak can recognize what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Isn't it, step girl? Say it, and don't you dare try to lie to us. I am at your feet, Hayan Kunud, good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer, and we will lower him into Suok's womb. Everyone will forget him, forget the wicked murderer Kirik, and only ashen swish will remain. I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has a right to a memory, if nothing else.
But he really was a wicked man. The rare time someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everyone forgets him. What an ethnographic gold mine you've got here. It's a shame I'm not an anthropologist. Or you could at least ask her to get up from her knees. This is awkward. They'll take the name of this Kirik? What does that mean?
A touch of our eyes, a touch of our fingers, and the name melts away. The one they used to call Kirik will become a gift to Suok instead. He will have no grave, and there will be no man in the memory of the people. Speak to me no more, stranger. Your words are poison.
Everyone hates Daniil. I must admit, that clarified nothing. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out with the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line.
What do you think, stranger? You look important. Maybe you even have some brains, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Kirik to yeah, Suok can have it. Can have him. The body of the victim who met a violent end must be withheld for the purpose of forensic examination, even if a beautiful young woman asks otherwise. Once a person dies, their body is no more than a collection of molecules and tissues. Any opportunity to put it to some use is a stroke of fortune. Corpus non et templum. A corpse is not a temple. I don't care one way or the other. We go with the Latin one always.
Thank you, stranger. Bayarla. Death came to this town today. Such a great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day. Tomorrow even more so. And on the third day, fear itself will die. And without Ashen Swish, we will die too.
I came to this town today. That's all that matters. Oh, he hasn't changed. Oh, the worst man to ever live. All I have to say is these prophecies are making me uneasy. Mind map. Okay. A murderer came to town alongside me. Luckily, I am prepared to fight death in all its guises. Daniil said, I will kill a man. Golem of bones. The locals believe in a Shabnak, a murderous step golem in guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just traveled far from home. Okay. Cool. Is he saying holy... Okay, are you... Okay, Holy Mother of Smokes. First of all, dweeb. Second of all, are you saying Holy Mother of Smokes to 3 dead bodies or a mostly naked woman? Which one is it? Corpses always attract the same kind of swarm. Gawkers. Okay. What the fuck? Locals... Oh, okay, there's a thing about the Shabnat. What is it? Huh? Bro is looking respectfully. I don't know if that was respectful. Hey, Daniil, can you crouch, Bibbs? Damn. Bits. Yep. There's a thing. Okay, can I go... Okay, I can go around this. Maybe. Unless the demo put up all these fences. Things are the same, but different. Oh, demo not let me go. Oh, that's a... Well, that sure is a lot... Wait, that... Huh? Wait, the train that Artemy came in on carried this many coffins? Can never have too many coffins. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. Don't... Sorry, I have to put my head in my hands for a second. Daniil, please do not talk about the marble nest, baby. They're imported here. Why? I suppose there aren't many trees in the damn steppe. Why did my brain add in the word damn? Marble nest pog, but also... Oh, is that Grief? Is this Grief? Grief, why are you...
This month's train was loaded. Top shelf products.
Same voice actor! We didn't get Daniil's voice back, but we got back Grief! Grief looks... Wow, Grief, age is happening to bad Grief. Would you look at that? The customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? From a distance, they looked just like coffins. Are you two on a date? Sorry to intrude. From a distance, they look just like coffins. What did? It looked like a giant bird was nesting by the train. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. I can't recall where that quote is from. Okay. Screaming into my hands. Just the coffins. I couldn't believe there were so many. I thought I was dreaming. I saw something with a face. I'm not sure of anything right now. Quit trying to scare us. Better yet, have a look. We've got plenty of shops in town, but our warehouse keeper here can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet. They're pretty. Are they from the capital? Or I'd expect a romantic soul like yours would be more interested in the Scarlet Pimpernel than Scarlet Boots. Scarlet Pimpernel Cannon! Scarlet Pimpernel Cannon to Pathologic. Are they from the capital? From a coffin. Are there bodies in those coffins? What do you mean? A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it up out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, so we're flowing with hundreds of pairs of scarlet Saffiano leather boots. Tax and duty-free. Grief said I ain't paying no tariffs for these, baby. Saffiano leather, those are bog standard military issue boots and have been dyed wrong. Or you're right about one thing, it's no good shying away from death. One can understand a thing they refuse to look at. What's a Scarlet Pimpernel? I believe Scarlet Pimpernel started out as a book. I know it is a musical. Let me look. Scarlet... I'm looking for the Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, it is originally... Oh, is it a Russian novel too? Scarlet Pimpernel is a novel by Baroness Orczy. It was written in 1905. Okay, cool. It's written after her stage play of the same title. Oh, so it was a play first and then a book. And then the musical, probably? Interesting. I know it's about like a guy that... It's basically Batman. A French nobleman dresses up as a vigilante man, from my memory, but also remember I'm currently experiencing a migraine, so if I am wrong about the Scarlet Pimpernel, it's because my brain is trying to push out of my eyes. So, but Scarlet Pimpernel is Sir Percy Blakeney, a wealthy English baronet who rescues individuals sentenced to death by guillotine. He soon reveals himself to be a master of disguise, an imaginative planner, and a formidable swordsman with a quick thinking escape artist. Yeah. But yeah, Scarlet Pimpernel was written, so that means we are after 1905. I wonder if we're gonna get, like, if we're gonna be able to suss out, like, an actual canon year. Wait, did the new demo come out? It came out, like, less than 12 hours ago. It came out, like, 7 hours ago. So yes, it is here. It is here. Yeah, it's about French Revolution. Let's see. So these are you got absolutely swindled, Grief. Yeah, release date's also out, Goet. No good shying away from death. So you smuggle contraband in coffin. No, I'm gonna call him out. Those are military boots. You a tax inspector? No, but that doesn't mean I approve of illicit trade. I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins, then. Once someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never died. Maybe they never existed at all. Long way, but it's honestly sooner than I thought it was going to be. When they said it was going to be like mid-2025, I was like, no, it's fucking not. But for them to be like, yeah, like first week of 2026, I will take that. That's like 3 months, less than 3 months. I have to finish Pathologic 2 with swiftness and haste. Yeah, of course, if I start poking around coffins, how will you exploit the public's fear of death for your smuggling operation? He's so sassy. Indeed, no one knows what happens to someone once they go into a coffin, but I do intend to find out. I was gonna bet like August of next year. Have this out sometime when I have more room. No worries. What do you want? But these boots are no. Do what you want, but these boots are no Saffiano leather. Yeah, no, we're gonna go sassy. Overworld Grief, you look so old. I like your little vest though. Check the new Bad Grief fit. Check the new Grief fit. Maybe not even play it. I assume it's just, yeah, they said it's the beginning little bit, but some things are kind of cordoned off, it seems like. A lot of this is still the same, just a little bit more. I can just zoom. Grief, this town lives on imports, so there's the warehouse keeper. So here the warehouse keeper is king. He says the contents of coffins are not always what they seem. I wonder. Might skip demo, but check a Steamers. Yeah, put it on your Steam wish list and get a notification about when it's out here. Just play through it in the main game. Yeah, I just will play it at any possible moment. And you never know if they... I didn't expect to find an ordinary girl behind this pile of coffins. I despise hustlers and courtroom vultures. I'm noticing this format. I should read the one on the left first, then the upper right, then the bottom right. So, 1, Grief. I despise hustlers and courtroom vultures. The Academy adores them. Yeah, look, all these look full of boots. It's really funny. Can I go this way? No. Not right now, I don't think. I'm not exactly blind, but fresh, yeah. Where am I now? Where did that just throw me? Oh, it just loaded another area. Okay. Bit more openness in this demo, though. Yeah, it looks like I can go through most of the central area. I do believe that these areas that have the marks through them I can't go through, which means I can't go in the still water, and I'm pissed! Let me go. I did see Ava for half a second, though, and I squealed with joy. Oh. Material world. The mind is affected by interactions with specific objects. They are easy to spot if you enter concentration mode. Hey, Daniil, you want to kick a trash can for a second? It's funny how the game is now not an open world with the loading screen. I wonder if it's just the engine swap. Just the need to change. I'm assuming this runs in Unreal 5, but don't quote me on that. Just the nature of how that engine renders. I wouldn't be surprised if they... Wait, are you for real? The playing with the little children's playground toy calms this boy? My autistic king, Daniil Dankovsky. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I just think the difference in render engine is what's making it have to kind of load and things like that. But that's fine with me. It looks good. And it's mostly what obviously the demo is stopping me from having fun. I think they mentioned in the feedback that it wants to get more sense of Daniil being more of a manager and disconnected. Yeah, which he is. Okay, there's some dog heads. Look how big that bull is. Big bull. Big bull. Oh, little mouse. Oh my god, look at him, little muska. I can't talk to him right now. I'm not gonna be mad about Wonder Bull? Wonder Bull? Wonder Bull? I think it was made on Unity for Patho too. But I think they changed, yeah. Yeah, I do think Patho 2 is Unity. But this, like, you can already tell that, like, the lighting engine is different. A little bit brighter. Is this my Wonder Bull? Is this the bull what will speak to me on the worst day of my life? I love you, Wonder Bull. Why are you stanced up like that, my man? What are we doing out here? And the main game will be kind of a disconnected open, something akin to the Void. Yeah, which is yeah, Icepick's other game that I haven't played the Void. I just hope they optimize it well. I just don't expect that much. Such beautiful movements. He enjoys the dancing women. Boa, my good little bull. Blunt mouth, broad-browed. Please forgive us. You're silly, Erza. And you always have been. He's returning to Bos Turok, to Bodo. Why, we are leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness? She's so pretty. I love the design of the herb brides. UE5 optimization is not a thing. It is not. Icepick Logic, great writers, game designers, and artists, but they don't have the best technical people. Yep. That's how it's always been, though. Because Bos Turok is dead, Aina. This little bull's whole life, he didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the immortal Bos Turok, was waiting for him. And now that he knows, Bos Turok is dead. Buha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him? I'm sorry, who died? Or, I thought there was some kind of festival happening in town, but you're just talking about death. Yeah, who died? Bos Turok. I'm sorry. Aina's so pretty. I don't know why, but something about her is just striking me. Happy about the delay because I do need more RAM. I do need to get some more RAM sticks for the new PC, but... Bos Turok, the father of Katanga, people and bulls. We ask Suok to bring him back. You're the silly one, Aina. Suok didn't eat Bos Turok. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Bos Turok to change his mind and come back to us, his children. True, but they had a new team, new program. That's true. That's true. Is Bos Turok some kind of mythical creature? What's happening exactly? Well, actually, some animals like lobster. Autistic Daniil Dankovsky is real to me because he comes into this question and says, actually, did you know that lobsters don't age in a way that we can perceive? Oh my god. Which is true. Did you guys know that? Most of lobsters that we've ever seen, no lobster that we've ever observed has died of old age. Usually they will just die during the molting process because they just get bigger and bigger every single time they molt, and each molt takes more energy for them to do. So they never like just die of old age. They will just usually molt and molt and molt until a bad molt happens and that kills them. Or they have another like disease that kills them. They never just like die of old age. Immortal lobsters. There's a fun fact for you for today. Daniil, do you know the crows can count to 8? Yeah. He comes into a conversation like, did you know the crows can recognize faces and can learn words? What a coincidence you're burying an immortal. I came to study one. No, we're gonna talk about lobsters. Bos Turok is not an animal. Bos Turok is the father of all Katanga people and bulls. How can I explain?
We brides walk barefoot so that we can always hear his heart. Tonight, it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their father, so we ask him to respond, but I feel he has died.
I kind of don't really like the fact that nothing really died. That's true. There's only a reason, mostly disease or injury, as the body gets weaker. Yeah, the thing with lobsters, though, is they just, like, never get weaker, technically? I guess you could call them, like, not being able to survive the molt, being, like, weaker. But just, like, they just get too big. And just, it's so interesting to me. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. Wait. Sorry. A fang or a claw is what is found in the dead body of, Isidore Burach. Or will be found later this day. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rust has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Boss Turok can die only from gloom. You will cheer up, feed him, and show... we will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We will bring the last Aurochs to his bosom. Then he will remember us, and return to us. I walk barefoot, I put my ears to the earth and listen to the heartbeat of nature. I smoke twire and blunts! Smoking that shit that makes you build the polyhedron. I just think people present dying of old age weirdly. That's fair. No, I get what you mean. Absolutely. Clearly your Bosturok is a mythologum. Mythologum? I want to say that word correctly. Artemy, I had issues pronouncing step words. Daniil is going to say words that I have no idea how to... How do I say it? Let me hear? How to say the word. It's fine. The Zaza. Yeah, Daniil just speaks Latin sometimes. He also uses, I was an English major. I've learned how to say crazy words, but sometimes Artemis says words that I'm like, I don't even know, man. So the secret to immortality was to smile and to put aside sorrow. Maybe you felt the aftershocks of an earthquake. They sometimes occur in the northeast, so this bull is meant to be sacrificed. Yeah, so this bull is meant to be sacrificed. We give a little to gain a lot. I am still not over the fact that the Odong skin just looks wet. They look like if I would touch them, my hand would either come back slimy or wet. Mother Bodo is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Bos Turok not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder. Azgalag Kun. We're all blind worms now. Murgar Mugar Bed. A worm is a worm, a human is human. A human is meant to see, to build. If I say what worms look like, I'll have a yeah, TOS. Look around, beholder. What do you see? You're calling me beholder now. Okay. A town where the sacrifice of live animals is permitted in a residential area. Okay. Look, the people of the town of Pongorkin are immediately mean to Daniil Dankovsky, but also he is mean to them back, like, instantaneously. These are all thoughts that he has. These are all viable thoughts in the mind of Daniil Dankovsky, which is so funny. That Simon Kane's immortality will most likely turn out to be superstitious nonsense too. I see you, said the beholder is Bos Turok. Who am I to contend with him? Any gaze might turn out to be Bos Turok's gaze. These things can't be foreseen. Highly recommend The Void. Honestly, the best game of the year to play it. Very different, lots of nudity though. So probably something I'll play off stream. You haven't looked closely. Go further, see our celebration. Look at the last Aurochs. What do you see in all this? Tell Gunga afterwards. Oh, how could I forget Guga? Tell Guga afterwards. Oh, how could I forget Guga? There's no filter between his mouth and his brain. Autistic short king in my mind. And Orok is a big bull, right? How come I can't say Orok? Orok. I can't say without an accent. Well, at least it's pleasant to look at your girls. Daniil, hey, focus up. Focus up. Stop looking at the naked girls. And Orok is a big bull, right? I'll look whether I want to or not. You could technically play it on stream as long as it abides by Twitch TOS. Otherwise, Patho 2 or Witcher 3. That's true. I have been so lucky to avoid so much nudity in Patho 2 so far. Such beautiful movements. So this bloating is a common condition around here. I'd like to study them. Truly, astonishing phenomena can still be found in the remote corners of our country. Daniil, you can't just say that. Daniil, you can't just say that. Yeah, Patho 2 only has 2 ins. Yeah, I've seen a topless woman. and I went, ah. What the what? Hello? Sorry that I'm like pulsing this. Ah!
Once Dankovsky, now 1,000 fragments of Dankovsky.
Crazy! Okay, hey baby, are you good? What just happened? Why was it green? Why was it green? Daniil and some of the locals truly is a battle of racists. Oh, time's going fucky. Oh, what? Is that Artemy? Wait. Oh no, that was a worm. Oh, I think I saw this guy's outfit now. I was like, Artemy. Okay, bloat is a common condition. They tied ribbons all over town and incense burns everywhere. Or is this just what the steppe smells like? Oh my god, was I time slipping? That makes me excited! Oh, a dead animal. Yeah, the brides are doing their thing. Kinda stands up like a gorilla, okay. Oh, but this guy could talk too. It's like a lodestone. Hello. I wonder what happens if you get low on time. True. Well, I know how to do this accent. My eyes. Why can't I? Blah, 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 blah. The migraine is taking away my ability to do accents. Wonder what happens if you get low on time. Hey, only one way to find out, baby. My eyes touch you, beholder. I'd rather they didn't. It's plausible anatomically speaking, but psychologically, I'd expect at least a decade of trauma. What was that? I just saw some. What was that? I just saw some sort of. Behold, as I scurry off to find my microscope. You know, what was that? What did you see, beholder? Why are you calling me that, beholder? I saw rot and plague miasma spreading through from a carcass, and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. I wonder if that is what happens when you get. Oh, sorry. Yeah, can you not physically touch me with your eyeballs? Yeah, oh yeah, I wonder. I saw, yeah, everything around groaned and died, as if I were in the midst of an outbreak. I had a fleeting hallucination. Strange. I usually can only induce such things in laboratory conditions. Hey Daniil, are you doing MK Ultra experiments on yourself, Bubba? What are you doing? I see a bull sacrificed in a town square. Fascinating. I saw rotten plague miasma spreading from a... Oh, actually, you know what? Why do you keep calling me Beholder? Us worms are blind. We feel the warmth of the future, but we do not see it. Our brides are grasshoppers. They see with their feet. Bro's doing LSD, but only in labs. If mustard gas has been created, then LSD experiments are happening at the same time. That's a weird piece of knowledge that I happen to have, and Daniil has made reference to mustard gas existing, so LSD has been created and discovered, so it's not out of the realm of possibility, and I hate that I know that. Daniil is a bit of a failed, desperate scientist, true. And it's also like the early 1900s, they would give you laudanum for fun. Sorry, anyway. Likely meth, true. They feel the pulse of the future, but do not see it. We stand here and see those with eyes. The beholder who sees the future. Or opium for sure. So you're asking everyone, not just me? Many human concepts. There is one worm, but hit it with a spade, there are two. There are 5 fingers, but clenched they became one fist. Right now, we are talking to you. What did you see, beholder? Wasn't it like 1950s, 60s with the LSD? Well, now I have to Google this. This is going in my Google. Invention of LSD. Invented in 1938 in Switzerland. Psychedelic effects discovered in 1943 when its discoverer accidentally ingested the substance. And then when did it become widely available? I think it would have become widely available at the end of the 50s, beginning of the 60s. And I believe that's when MK Ultra like started. But also there was that whole did you guys know about this? There was like a whole town in, I believe, Russia that that they just gave a ton of LSD to see what would happen. Like they just put a ton of LSD in the water. Russian town where they put LSD in the water. This is going in my Google history. Hooray. Yes. Okay, apparently it's a Cold War era rumor. Derzinsk. They do reference the war a lot. Yeah, I feel like we're a little bit. I feel like World War II is more plausible than Cold War, because Cold War was like the 80s-ish, and we do not have enough technology for it to be. Wasn't real, mostly spread around 4chan. Okay. Mother Horse Eyes lied. Well, no, Mother Horse Eyes didn't lie to me. It's real in Mother Horse Eyes. I did a lot of reading about World War II and the history of LSD after reading Mother Horse Eyes. It was a real normal rabbit hole to go down. Let's see. Sorry, my brain is everywhere and also full of migraine. Okay, so this is just answers already said. Rotten Plague. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. That box syphilis. This was from Hat Jumps. That's a quote. What are you quoting? That box. No, that's not anything. He's just saying you sound like you're saying nonsense, okay? That box syphilis. This was from Hat Jumps. That makes about as much sense. Were those anxiety-induced visions of a terrible future? Perhaps. Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Let's go parable. Was the bull in the square some sort of parable? Ah, so you're a parrot as well as a worm. Stop referencing the Marble Nest. I'm gonna go crazy. Don't make me have to play Marble Nest on stream too. I still have to finish Pathologic too. Birdies, gather ye here round the Marble Nest. For a moment, its shape reminded me of the town itself. They already explained it to me. They're taking it to Bosturok for his entertainment. Yes. Has to be World War II because they use Mauer Carabiner 98. Hey! That's good information to have. Symbolic. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusting to our current place in time. Keep moving forward. I haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already helping. What a stand-up guy I turned out to be. Pity the Academy thinks otherwise, or literae non dat panem sed apparent mundum. We always do the Latin. My pretentious little guy. Let's see. Ooh. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to the stairs, yeah. I'm going to one of the sadness stairs. Gotcha. Oh, I'm seeing it. Oh my god, that rips. Interesting. I love that. Oh my god. Yeah, we always pick. We are making the most pretentious Daniil Dankovsky we possibly can. I need to look at literally everything and everyone. Why are you doing a... Look, you're not a tragedian. Why are you doing a pantomime? Locked, okay. Hope this is a real mechanic in some way and not just a cutscene thing. It's probably just an environmental cutscene thing, but I think it's neat. It's good ambiance. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at them. That's so... Ah! Ah! So I got so excited to see an Executor and Mark. Hi, Mark! Oh, I can't jump. I tried to jump. I tried to jump with joy at seeing Mark Immortel. Look, it's my guy! Why are you tapping?
I don't know about the story, but I hope you enjoy the play.
Mark, voice actor returns! I mean, it's neat still, but... oh yeah, it could be a cool potential mechanic. Also, Stairway to Heaven. Yes, my sadness stairs. Mark, you are also shiny. Your hair's still silly, though. Your scarf looks silly. And your soul patch still looks like a tool, so... there you are. Finally. I thought you'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? It's already noon. I've been really just faffing around. All right. What lines? Of course I did. I always have 2 or 3 lines ready in my mind, and I choose one before responding. This is canon to how Daniil Dankovsky thinks now, to me. I don't have any time to read lines. I'm trying to get my microscope back. Have you seen any kids conspicuously carrying luggage? No, this one. I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines, not invent them. Cinny, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How was your first stream back? We both returned to streaming on the same day. How was Stardew? Everybody, welcome to the demo of the game Pathologic 3. Hello, Lulu. Yes, if you haven't seen me before, hi, my name is Sumire Hanaki, owner and operator of the fantasy jazz club Club Hana, and absolutely not a mob boss. We play heavy story-based games here. Sometimes I'll play some Marvel Rivals if I'm feeling like it. I will do silly little voices for the story... blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I have a migraine, so my brain is scrambled. I will do silly little voices for the story-heavy games, and I will talk a lot about my favorite fictional men who can mostly be described as a sad wet cat in a cardboard box left out in the rain. Hello, love you too, Cindy. Hello, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to raid and run, if you need to go eat, yes, please. People who just came in with Cindy, if you need to go eat, go take care of yourself, go drink some water, go take your meds, do what you need. Today we are playing the demo of Pathologic 3. If you have not played Pathologic 1 or 2, that's totally fine. Pathologic 3 is going to follow the same storyline as Pathologic 1 and 2, just focusing on the perspective of one little guy named Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine from the Russian capital, as he comes to a little rural town called the town upon Gorkin, just before a huge plague strikes the town. And that's not all. This town is weird. Behold, the tragedian. My favorite little guy. These are actors in the theatrical troupe of the town. Is this a haiku? I take no joy in... Nope. No. Is this iambic pentameter? Are you speaking in iambic? What's the structure for iambic pentameter? 5 pairs of syllables per line. Each pair consists of an unstressed... Yeah. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. I take no joy in seeing another player. Nah. I'm not really good at reading in iambic. I don't believe her if you're new. She's 100% a mob boss. I once heard her sing Bust Your Kneecaps. Who said that? No! Just because I sing a song doesn't mean I'm taking nobody's kneecaps. At least not right now. Anyway, tragedian. The Executor! Oh my gosh, I love to see these boys. Oh my god, I love you, Executors. Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but the outfits are all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. Could be, girls. Could be. Did the executor truly said, "Hey, Daniil, your coat, your coat is awful." I haven't looked at the coat for Daniil in 3. Is it still snakeskin? This coat is the latest fashion in the capital, I'll have you know. Yes, Daniil being increasingly defensive about his shit-ass coat remains. I love how defensive Daniil Dankovsky is about his stupid little snakeskin jacket. That would give me nightmare. No, executors are our friend. Like, genuinely, the executors, with minor exceptions, are good guys. They're not even plague doctors right now. These are also theatrical costumes. Hype beast type guy. Funny, fashion advice from a man in a bird suit. Looked in the mirror lately. I'm more of an anti-hero than an antagonist. I presume you know the difference. You know what? Anti-hero Daniil Dankovsky. That makes you an ideal candidate for our anti-production. I am Mark Immortel, director of the local theater. And you are? Daniil Dankovsky, doctor, just arrived from the capital. I'm looking for the kids who stole my microscope. I really don't have time. No, we're talking to Mark. Wearing snakeskin is a morbidly fitting, wearing death and murder on his sleeve. Absolutely! Magnifico. Mark, you continue to irk me. I love Mark so much, but him saying Magnifico, I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna shove you in a locker. You see, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. Wonder who, was it Artemy? Of course I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? In my mind, that's canon. I don't have time for this. Truth be told, I don't care for theater. Still, what's the man in a bird suit doing here? This is abnormal. We're gonna talk about the birds. Are you not familiar with the ancient mysteries? Our feathered colleague symbolizes the doom of all things. He acts as a dark omen, complete with a plague doctor's beak. Our performance is quite simple. The main character has just arrived in our remote town and, quite accidentally, stumbled into a curious rehearsal in which his fate will be decided. Who knows? Perhaps he'll die at the end? In my mind, they were waiting for Artemy to do Pathologic 2 again, and now Artemy is not doing good. Daniil, I would love to see Daniil do a tap dance. It seems the performance has already started and I'll be dragged in against my will. I think I'll pass. I'm not sure I want to die in the end. I don't have time for this nonsense, excuse me. I do think you'd be like, nah, fuck this. Oh, a shame, truly. Our troupe has lost our primo uomo. The lead exits the stage, and we must carry on without him. Adieu. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best, a background character, a body standing there to fill the stage. It is the steps healer's son who ought to take the role, or that young girl who crawled out of her grave. They have such pathos and such verve. What does this one have? A coat. Pronounced Rito. Okay. Daniil would not tap dance unless you aimed a gun at him. Yeah. Dude, the tragedian is truly like, wow, I fucking hate the Bachelor's route. I much prefer the hair specs or the changeling route. The theater is outmodded, soon to be replaced by cinema. Okay, we have another thing. Cinema is new. Cinema is new. Another thing to place in a timeline. Here we go. And good riddance, too. Theaters are just a relic of the past. Cinema is the real future of art. Movie snob Daniil Dankovsky is real to me. I was lured into a student art performance once. No script and no characters because the dictatorship of the author and traditional narrative structures is reactionary. We spoke in random combinations of syllables. Never again. I think he is reflecting in Daniil's insecurities, because in reality, this is obviously wrong. People notice Daniil, but Daniil always worries he is unimportant and will be forgotten. Yeah, absolutely. An impressive costume, but quite bulky. The poor man must be drowning in sweat. More bird metaphors. Can we see where the head structure is in this one? Not really. It's like really much more forward than the 1 and 2. I'm just looking for people that I know. I know it's already 1 p.m. Why does this upset? Why does looking... Oh, pushing it will make a noise that you hate. Bring back the finger metaphors. I'm sure we'll see so many metaphors. Can I climb the stairs? Who whistle at me? You whistle at me?
If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past?
The past, I'd like to know the philosophers of antiquity. The past 10 years ago, maybe, when everything could still have been prevented. Daniil, that's sad. The near future, to see what humanity has wrought. A future so distant that not even someone with my vivid imagination could fathom it, or I live in the present. Daniil, that's sad, baby. I think, what would the Daniil that I know do? Or the Daniil that I'm playing in this wonderful little theater? I think he would like to know I think Daniil Dankovsky would love to have a discussion with philosophers, because he thinks he could like hold a good conversation with them. Whether he actually could is yet to be seen, but...
Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after the other, but sometimes there's two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards.
Imagine a conversation between Socrates and Daniil. Oh my god. Does Simon Kane know many games? Hey, did you steal my microscope, the device with the shiny tube?
I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil.
1 second, I need to drink water to do my little kid voice.
But I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairway.
Do you mind if I go up?
Sure, but if it falls, I won't be the one nursing you back to health.
Medice cura te ipsum. Cura te ipsum? I climbed a lot worse. Yeah, we always use the Latin one. Oh, now I'm moving into apathy. Nothing about the kid. All right. Let's climb the impossible stairs. Yippee! The sadness stairs. That they still hung little banners on, which I think is so cute. Oh, yay, dog heads! Put it down slowly and take 3 steps back. I shudder to think how much sand and mud got into this delicate instrument.
Well, what is it? Can you see the future? Let me look too. Gimme. Wait your turn, Pipsqueak. Just let me take one look at then I'll give it back. Yeah, there's a bunch of bugs and little hairs. Doesn't look like much of a future.
Why are you using your dog eye to look? You're not an animal, you know?
Yeah, but an animal might see further, though.
Good news, the microscope has been found. Bad news is being mauled by a pack of wild dogs. Oh, the horror. Need some help, kids? I can teach you how to use this thing. Here, let me show you. Sorry to interrupt, but you should be either play pretend as dogs or as astronomers. Doing both at once is a bit overboard, stylistically speaking. That one.
Oh, it's you. Hey, your thingamajig's busted. It doesn't show you anything, just some bugs and weird little hairs. Maybe that is the future? Like, in many, many years, nothing will remain of us on Earth but bugs and hair? It's very sad if you think about it.
What makes you think that it shows the future? It only shows bugs and hairs because you're pointing it at bugs and hairs? Or didn't any of you kids go to school? Do you not know how a microscope works? Does this town even have a school? Second one, it only shows you bugs and hairs because you're pointing it at bugs and hairs.
See all these different glass pieces inside? Glass like this shows the future when you look through it. Everyone knows that. Grandpa Simon loved, past tense, loved, making all sorts of things with glass. I've only seen thingamajigs like this at his place. Why'd you steal from Grandpa Simon, you bastard? That's why we stole back from you. It's called justice.
You know Simon came and I've come here to see him. That is my microscope. I brought it with me from the capital and you stole it from my luggage, and that's called theft.
What? You don't know, mister? He doesn't know. Spit it out, you monster. Where did you get this thingamajig from? What did you do to Simon? It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
I was on my way to visit Simon and I'd already be there if it weren't for you. Please give me back the microscope. It's a very delicate instrument. Or Calm down, boy. Please don't shout. What's going on? What don't I know? This conversation is making me realize why I never became a father. I was on my way to go visit Simon. Give it back. Give it back. Will you ever stop whining? If you want it so bad, what do you give us for it? Just give him back the thingamajig and let him go on his merry way. It's broken anyhow. Can't see any future at all. No. Grandpa Simon taught us what doesn't take effort doesn't deserve effort. If we just give him back the thingamajig, there's no effort in that. I can give you a cuff with a head, a cuff on the head for it. Will that be enough effort? I have a pocket watch on a chain. This definitely shows the future. Let's make a deal. I'll fucking bonk you.
What did you just say? Say that again.
Calm down, Pipsqueak. Don't get angry. He's not from around here is all. He doesn't know the rules yet. Hey, mister, you're new here. We'll let it slip this time, but you should know. You can't mess with kids around here, and you definitely can't hit them. If you do,
just try it. We'll kill you.
What if you're some little girl? Okay, sorry, just joking. Just give me back my microscope, please. I must say, I never expected the conversation to take this turn. Yeah, sorry, please give it back.
What's that shiny thing hanging off that chain? Show it to us.
Oh, watch. Pretty. Let's make a deal. You give us the watch and we'll give you back your thingamajig. Just show us how it works, will ya? We're still curious. First the trade, the watch for the for the microscope, then I'll show you. Hold on, I need to check if it's broken first. You might have been using it to hammer nails. Trade first. We don't see their eyes anymore. I just think that the camera's up a little too high. I think in the models. There still are. Don't worry, Daniil. Daniil won't hit you. That's for Pathologic 4 when the changeling comes. Oh, we have to hold to do that. Okay. We used to see there. Yeah, because the camera was like pulled out a little bit. I think the camera's just in a little bit tight. Barter system. I know how to barter. If I want something, I need to give something in return. I can do this by putting the items in cells on my inventory side. I know how this works. I've been playing Pathologic 2 since March. There's mine. Give. Trade. Thanks. Oh my god, I'm back at Thanatica. The capital 2 weeks ago. Sorry, one sec. Oh, the girl what looked like tall Grace. Oh my god, she's so tall. Or our assistant's just short. To me, this is just... She just looks like Grace.
They'll go to any length, Chief. But our lengths are longer.
No, since March. Please, hold on a little longer. Even after the inhalation therapy, the swelling won't go down immediately. Oh, Chief, finally, where have you been? The woman you rescued from the morgue is conscious, but she might not stay that way. She's still very weak. It's amazing that she's standing at all with the amount of gas she's inhaled. What's the hurry or the burden of leadership? You owe something to everyone, and everyone will find you at fault. It's good to see you too, Seraphima. March, no! It's amazing she's standing with all the amount of gas she inhaled. Step aside for a moment, Chief. I checked the morgue records. A body matching her description was declared dead last night. By the way, Seraphima is so pretty. Daniil, you got yourself such a cute assistant. She's so pretty. It could be a coroner's oversight or a bureaucratic error. People make mistakes all the time. This doesn't prove anything. We're searching across the country for miraculous resurrections, and one springs up right under our feet in our morgue. That's irony for you. Don't awaken the thrill of the hunt just yet. If this is indeed what we both think it is, we need to keep cool heads. Last one. I'm not claiming it does, but imagine for a second. No, let's stick to the facts. I spoke to the orderly on duty last night. He also claimed our subject showed no signs of life, and Platon himself was there when she woke up. Our subject? Slow down, Seraphima. Oh my god, we're gonna see Aglaya one day. One day we'll see Aglaya. Slow down, Seraphima. We don't have proof she meets Thanatica's criteria. When I reached this woman through the poisonous fog, she half insisted that she had died. She herself insisted that she had died. It's not proof, but she must have some reason to think it. In any case, it's far more interesting than our weekly hysterics insisting that we'll do the second one. We can't miss this opportunity. Unfortunately, the subject is having trouble speaking. All that time in the gas has weakened her voice. I've rinsed her mucous membranes and performed inhalation therapy, but we can't conduct an extensive interview. Shame. A first-hand account could point us in the right direction, but there's always a physical examination or taking a sample. Or an examination of her personal belongings. She came into the morgue with some items, though I haven't had a chance to go through them myself. I left them on the table by the back entrance. Will you take a look, Chief? Perhaps there's a clue. Ma'am, would you allow us to examine your things? Okay. Hello, do you remember me? I'm Bachelor of Medicine, Daniil Dankovsky, head of Thanatica Laboratory. Last night I saved you from the site of the serious gas leak. The man with death eyes. I'm just a researcher into the problem of human mortality. My eyes were affected by the gas just as yours were, but at least you remember something. Let's not wax poetic. My assistant provided you first aid. I hope you're feeling better, but now we need to understand more about your condition. Get water. This one. I died. Tunnel after tunnel. Please remain calm before we can be sure of anything. I need to examine you. Allow me to take a blood sample. Just wait a moment. I'd like to examine your belongings first. Let's go, yeah, belongings first. She woke up in the morgue during a chlorine leak. Could this be a true case of spontaneous resurrection? She really looks like, yeah, I was right. It's just tall Grace. Glasses without diopters to look older. Fearless heart to see things through. I'd leave Thanatica to her in a heartbeat. I already have. Daniil, that's sad. The thing you just said. What's this? Concentrate. Okay. Are Lazarus's personal effects from the morgue. Papers, they look official. Herbs, not a bouquet, look medicinal. 2 rings, obviously a pair. One will be too big for her. Morphine tourniquet. Let's look at the papers. Consent form for the experimental treatment at our institute. I accept all risks and waive all claims. The description of treatments is vague, something about novel drugs. 2 rings, obviously a pair. One will be too big for her. Husband left and took off the wedding ring. I think I was thinking he died. Morphine and a tourniquet. Chronic morphine addict or suffered from severe pain. Let's go pain route, because she also has medicinal herbs. Self-medication for folk remedies. Consulted a wise woman instead of a doctor. Let's say self-medication. I might understand more if I examined the resurrected woman and took a blood sample. Skull. Oh, it's like a model, I think. Model skull. It's cool to see the inside of Thanatica, though. Breathing is a bit easier, but it's still difficult. You can stay quiet now. I need to examine you. Yay! Examination time. I'm really excited to do a lot of this. The skin here is seriously damaged. I suspect it's due to her contact with the gas. Likely the same for her red eyes and mucosal burns. Pale and gaunt, looks exhausted. I should take a look at her blood sample. Back. Oh, she has bruising. Arms. Bruising from repeated injections. Consequences of attempted resurrection. Morphine? She did have some with her. But the back of the arm is a weird place for morphine injection. Her legs are fine. Back of the legs. Bruising and redness. A rough incision. Oh, this looks like a allergic reaction. Oh, seems like she had an allergic reaction. Haha. She signed a consent form for experimental treatment from the Institute. Interesting. Okay, let's look at her blood sample. Material. Examine? Oh, do I need to get the... Yeah, into the... Yeah, exactly. That's like a really weird place for a morphine injection. Here we go. A disease affects various bodily systems. The microscope helps identify which organ is infected. Tissue samples are placed on glass slides, and an assistant ensures that the slides are sufficiently supplied. Take sample. Sample taken. I can study collected samples under a microscope to perform the test and reagents. The doctor... Okay. Examine. Microcosms. By adjusting the magnification, I need to find red bacteria in the sample. This to adjust the focus. Lifespan of the culture is limited. Oh, I only have a minute. on the best to ever do it. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. Organ is affected and an unidentified pathogen has been found. Cool. Oh, oop. Yeah, well. Rest and I'll take another look at the things you had with you when you arrived at the morgue. Okay. Writing on, oh my god, the writing's going off of the chalkboard and onto the floor. It's fun. Together with the examination and test, the picture is more or less complete. Our miraculously resurrected woman has late-stage leukemia and injection marks on her body. Morphine overdose. I think she had a reaction to an experimental drug for her leukemia. Lab got scared, didn't sort it out. Paired ring, suicide attempt. Yeah, Seraphima waits and our subject needs rest. Time to come up with a diagnosis, even if it's preliminary. Yeah, her injection, so I think her forearm injections were chemotherapy. But she would still do like into a vein, but like I could see more like top of forearm things, especially in this time period.
Need to do the reverse transcriptase test again. Pretty sure we missed the heat mark in the 4th series.
So, Chief, have you shed any light on the case? I'm loath to jump to conclusions, but could the Nanica have discovered some genuine phenomena? Alas, our subject is not a phenomenon, just a morphine addict. No. She was in a trial for a new drug. I'm not sure if our colleagues will disclose their experiment, but I put money on anaphylaxis, an acute allergic reaction if you end up in the morgue. No, it's not that one. She has a terminal illness and seems to be swinging from one extreme to the other, from self-treatment to turning to our institute. We don't know what medication she took and... Yeah, I think this is one. I suppose so, but how do we explain the most astonishing part? The resurrection. Why did the gas leak revive the subject? Let's see. I don't know. We need to strip the 2 different laboratories down to the baseboards. The one where the subject's supposed death occurred, and the one where with the gas leak. We can use a chemical analyzer to see what might have reacted. Or, did you see the bruising from the intravenous injection? I bet it was adrenaline. Someone tried to restart her heart, but the dose was too small. When the gas leaked, the body released the adrenaline it was missing. Potentially. Yeah, I could see. So, like, I think she wasn't fully dead, and then when she started to inhale the chlorine, it brought her back. So I'll do that one. So you think it was a mistake? The subject ended up in the morgue due to negligence? She wasn't actually dead yet, and by coincidence, an unaccounted for factor revived her? I'm afraid so. I admit I was hopeful as well, but no, once again, no breakthrough for Thanatica. Probably. Is that disappointment I hear? It's unjustified. For example, adrenaline as an emergency tool is extremely promising from a scientific point of view. The research will one day bear fruit. Or, let our subject rest and go through the lab's correspondence. Perhaps there's something useful in the flood of letters on miraculous resurrections, bold experiments, and other testimonies. Yeah, this one. Cool. So, does that mean she wasn't dead after all? The woman who supposedly came back to life? Alas. And all the others we tried to find too. As of right now, spontaneous resurrection appears to be nothing but fiction. Then what is your microscope even for? Doesn't show the future, doesn't raise the dead. Just a toy, really. Quite the bar you've set with your expectations, young man. Sometimes I ask myself the same question, or... a breakthrough can't happen in one single movement. It takes sustained effort. Every step feels small at first, but we'll learn to resurrect the dead one day. Alright, if we can't see the future with that glass, then we're off. We've got more important things to do, after all. As do I. I'll leave my things at my temporary lodgings and head to the Crucible to see Simon. Yeah. Oh god, I'm up here now. Wait, how? Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Wait, that's the inspector from Quarantine! That's the guy that arrested Daniil. What the hell? That was cool. Oh my god, what? Hello?
It's not the content of an answer that matters, but reaction time.
Ah, cool,
Please
so you sound pretentious.
Respond quickly.
Cool. Understood. I know your voice. Enough. Why are you drowning me in details, Bachelor? Street kids stealing your microscope is an amusing anecdote, but it's not the crime we sat down to discuss 2 hours ago. 2 hours and 15 minutes ago, to be exact. Focus. I'm only interested in what's important. You asked what I was doing in the town. How am I supposed to know, Inspector, what you deem important and what you don't? I just wanted to recount everything in order from beginning to end. This one. The beginning doesn't interest me. My concern is the ending. The result. The finale. As for your backstory, your genesis, all that is in the case file. Shall we review it? I'm familiar with my own biography. I propose you don't waste... Yeah, no, please tell me. I'm quite curious as to what it contains. Let's see. Where was it? Yes. The ministerial inspection of your lab, Thanatica, began in early September. Your presence was required at all times. Instead, you dashed off across the country to a backwater town to bring back what might be described as... Yes, an immortal man, a person with unique longevity. Clear evidence that Thanatica's work had potential. I did not flee. Let's set your fantasies aside for a moment. The important part is that you fled from the investigation. And this town had an outbreak of some fever the scientific community had no knowledge of. As luck would have it, you were the only medical professional on site. Accurate so far? I didn't flee. Proof of human immortality was the only chance to save Thanatica. Well, not inaccurate. The devil's in the details. You appear to be setting a trap. I still don't understand what you're trying to find out. Devil's in the details. On the third day, the town leaders gathered in the town hall to form an emergency command to fight the epidemic. And what was Daniil Dankovsky, who was, I repeat, the only qualified specialist in town, doing that day? What's that? Your lip is trembling. Did I unsettle you? Your tricks won't work on me. You're right to feel ashamed. Instead of fulfilling your Hippocratic oath and leading the fight against the plague, you were engaged in... What? Come on, don't look at the table. My eyes are up here. This is utter nonsense. I know where you're going with this, Inspector. It says I tried to flee the town. Which he did do. He did do. I'm not looking down out of shame. I'm simply amazed at your informant's sloppy work. Yeah, keep the sass going, Daniil. On the fourth day, the town lost its water supply. They required a hospital, but the one person who could set it up... What was he doing? Tell me, Dankovsky, where did you spend the 4th and 5th days? In a jail cell. That's what your papers say, right? Oh, so he still goes to jail, yippee! Nonsense, utter nonsense. It wasn't like that at all. I see what you're doing. You're all in it together, aren't you? It's not enough to destroy my lab. You have to destroy me, too. Excuse me? Me and whom? To whom are you referring? 1 second. You got a drink. I'm dying. Excuse me. It doesn't matter. Just keep reading me your fairy tales. What else do they say? That I brought the plague? That I eat babies for dinner? Or... Alright, 1 second. You know who. Too many coincidences. That letter about Simon lures me into the town, then Simon's gone. The whole place locks down, trapping me, and while I'm left to die, Thanatica is destroyed just before scientific breakthrough. Crafty, I must admit. Paranoid. Let's make him paranoid. In the case file, the words prone to paranoia are underlined twice. I didn't think much of them, but now I understand. I think you have some hidden agenda beyond seeking the truth. How charming! I'll make a note of it. For now, let's get back to my fairy tales. Yes, let's. Without my information, your case file is incomplete, isn't it? That means you have to listen to me. As the saying goes, it's not paranoia if they really are out to get you. I'm already familiar with your plainclothes officers. I know their faces.
I'm thirsty. Thirsty.
Come the evening of the 4th day, the doctor from the capital attempts to flee the dying town on a cargo train like a rat. He is caught and jailed, and there he remains as the plague ravages the town. I admit, I find even the act of reading about it repugnant. I won't lie, I consider it escape. Escape, not flight. The Natica was in the process of being destroyed back in the capital. You considered escape to avoid facing a painful truth. When I came to town, I found that Simon Kane, the immortal man on whom I pinned all my hopes, was dead. Hi, oh, look, it's him! They smoothed him. And he has gray hairs, he should. He's had a rough... If we're after the events of the game, he's had a rough 2 weeks. Who are you fooling? So now I'm the jail man. Who are you fooling? Immortals don't exist. From the beginning, you knew as well as I did that Simon Kane was a fiction, a false hope to cling to. When the epidemic began, you could have saved others. You're a doctor, you swore an oath. Why did you abandon the ordinary townsfolk? So who cares what happened before the microscope and the prototype? You failed before you even arrived. This one. Why'd you abandon everybody? Simon Kane's nature, the mystery of his immortality and death. That's the most important thing that happened in this little town. And to me. But I can't just relay it to you. To understand, one must immerse themselves in the details. Take in the full picture. Simon Kane's death is the primary concern? Not the deaths of tens of thousands, but one fantastical old man? My, Bachelor, my. And for the very best immersion, you tried to flee the town on the evening of the 4th day. Yeah, Simon Kane's death. No, you're twisting it. You're rewriting the past. Where did I lie exactly? Point it out. I'll tell you what really happened on the 3rd day at the town hall. Everywhere about the emergency command, the escape, the hospital, the only thing you got right was the reason I came to the town in the first place. Then tell me your version of events. How did it all happen? No tricks. Leave aside your stories of children and microscopes. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm interested in the ending, not the beginning. Do you also read books backwards? You don't seem to be interested in the truth. Rather, you revel in the opportunity to flex your power over me. Do you also read books backwards? You will recount everything in whatever order I tell you to. On the 6th day, the plague destroyed the town. Wow, it was totally gone by day 6 in this one? So, if you would be so kind, explain to me, what were you doing on the 5th day? Were you really so indifferent to the plights of the people around you? The town couldn't have perished on the 6th day. I was there for 12. There's an error in your report. You disappoint me, Bachelor. I'll ask again. On the 5th day in the town, what were you doing? The 5th day. Let me think. There we go. Thank you for walking some of the Bachelor's path with him. This is only the beginning. Yeah, not even the full first day, but that's all right. Whoa. What do you mean continue? It's still happening? In which the Bachelor will grab the only remaining thread that may lead to Simon Kane. Okay, real quick. I've been streaming for 2 hours with a migraine, and I haven't taken a break. So I'm going to do that as we look at day 5, but the one that is bad. So I will say in Pathologic 1, if you are not controlling the Bachelor, the Haruspecs, the Changeling, like whatever 2 you are not controlling, they do a bad job. And in Pathologic 1, if you are not controlling Daniil, he will just get his ass sent to prison. So I guess we're going through that timeline. But first I need like a 5-minute break to go take drugs, to go refill my water, to go stretch my legs, all that good stuff. I recommend you guys do the same. Stretch your legs, use the bathroom, take medication if you need to take medication right now, and I'll see you back here in 5 minutes. Hello. We are back. It's day 5 of the bad time. Let's see what this mind map looks like. I am in jail. I'm never leaving this place. They trapped me in this bloody town. Now I'm trapped in a jail cell. Sorry, 1 second. I have like mucus stuck in my brain. 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic so y'all don't hear this. Okay, that didn't mute. Cool. You guys did hear a little bit of that. Neat. Alright, that's fine. Sorry if that was gross. Alright. Okay. Let's look at the day 1. Impossible geometry. The world's a stage. Oh no, the big city immersive theater and fourth wall breaking gimmicks infiltrated this place as well. One aspect of progress I'd hoped to escape. Daniil Dankovsky said, "Oh no, theater in the round exists out in the boonies. My nightmare. My nightmare." Microscope. I'm ready. I've overcome this town's first hurdle. If I keep up this momentum, my trip won't take long. And then we can't see other days. I'm in prison. I am in jail. What is that on the left? What is the little cracked mirror? Riddle me this. Where's Finn? Her boyfriend, the Riddler, is here. Riddle me this. What place has an entrance but no exit? A jail, this ill-fated town, a grave. Let's say a grave. All your efforts were in vain. You came for an immortal, but the immortal is dead. You're a doctor, a lifesaver, and yet tomorrow the town will die of plague. You tried to save Thanatica, but the powers that be will destroy it in a month. Yeah, you came for an immortal, but the immortal is dead. And you're lying on a jail cot. I hardly remember why. Everything's a blur. An immortal man was your last chance to validate your research. Without him, it's just all a delusion. Do you deserve this? You deserve this. Talentless, naive idiot. All your actions are futile. All your actions are harmful. I'd say I've fallen ill, but unfortunately I'm a doctor. This wretched town drains your strength, drop by drop. You can't fight any longer. You don't want to. With every moment, you sink deeper into apathy. This wretched town. We're just gonna go in circles here, huh? Okay. Lie down. Forget everything. Just fall into a deep sleep. Is it the local herbs blooming? Or have you finally cracked, Dankovsky? Your legs barely stir. Each movement takes effort. Let's do, yeah, local herbs. Will it be like this? Always? Strength always dwindles. The death of the spirit is the first death, and it's already taken you. But even apathy can be fought against. This despair isn't yours, I swear. It's just the local herbs messing with your head. If you can't invigorate your thoughts, you need to take something. Medication, coffee, tobacco, any stimulant will work. Splash your face with cold water. Get a trash can if it helps. Stimulants. Caffeine is what I'm trying to save my life with right now. Better to wind yourself up into mania than struggle on like this. In mania, you're sharp and fierce. It's the only way to save the day. The town will sap your will, lull you to sleep, but you won't succumb to this false tranquility. We'll discuss the harmful side effects of stimulants on your health another day. Hey, you there. Let me out already.
Mania and apathy. Apathy and indifference are constantly rising. To move faster, fight apathy and increasing mania.
Wait, hello? Shouldn't have wasted time dwelling on it. All is lost. I failed at everything I tried to do. Capella? What's this? Capella, Victoria Olgimskaya, daughter of Fat Vlad Olgimsky, local magnate and master of town industry. Blood of his blood. Local kids named her Capella for her ability to point out the celestial map in the night sky. I heard she holds some inexplicable power over the town, but I dismissed it. That was a mistake. She's on the stage. Yes. I like that. Ah, look at her! Oh, she has more freckles. I love you, Capella. Out, living soul. You keep me caged like a dog all night, and now you acknowledge I have a soul? Who are you? I expected a different kind of jailer, or I'm dead tired. To be honest, I'm not even sure I want to leave this cell. Who are you? Okay, did that show mania? Gotcha. I am a mistress. Well, a future mistress. Her eyes are beautiful in this render. She looks great. Well, a future mistress. But I think you'll agree that a future and past are relative concepts. Mistress of what? Ceremonies? Puppets? The Copper Mountain? Hey, Daniil, do you know the song Master of Puppets somehow? I'm not even sure what day it is. Aren't you a bit short to be a mistress? How old are you? 14, 16? Not even sure what day it is, girl. Okay. Or which jail you're in. You've lost your way. I'm not sure how, but I can sense it. It's a mistress's gift, so I came here to find you. That a joke? I'm right here locked in a cage, not exactly hard to find. Well, thank you, now what? Oh no, not a girl with a gift. I can't stand charlatans no matter their age. Well, thank you, now what? Are you alright? How are you feeling? I don't have the plague, if that's what you mean. I feel like someone who's lost everything. Oh, excellent. Had a great night's sleep. So full of energy. Really ready to stand trial. I'm gonna be tried now, right? Terrible. I need sleep. Someone in the next cell was howling and coughing all night until they weren't. I called, but nobody came. Thought everyone was dead. I'm doing so good. I'm so ready for my trial. Why the sarcasm? They only locked you up so you wouldn't run away. And now you can't run away. So you can come out now of your cage. You can come out of your cage. Just like that? Just like that. When you go up the stairs, you'll understand why. But first, I need you to know one more thing. I need to know one more thing. Why did you come to our town? I researched the nature of death. I was told you have an immortal man among you, Simon Kane, but when I got here, he was dead. Wasn't my idea. I was invited with a letter. I agreed in the hope that living proof of immortality would save Thanatica, and when I got here, an outbreak occurred. Odd coincidence, isn't it? I thought we were in jail. It turns out this is an interrogation room. What's got you so curious about the topic? Let's talk about the letter. I don't believe in coincidences. Exactly, kid, exactly. I was lured here on purpose. They're the only thing I believe in. Yeah, I was lured here. So, what are you going to do now? I don't have a lot of options, do I? I'll look into what he left behind first thing. The phenomenon itself is gone, but there are still witnesses to his longevity. Explaining it is paramount. I've been trapped inside this box, but I know what's outside. An outbreak. Death. And death, even in the guise of a mundane germ, is my enemy. Therefore, I'll do my job. Well, that's easy. Pack my suitcase and catch a train back to the capital. You let him out and Daniil's like, peace. I'm out. But no, I'll do my job. You're a brave man, but perhaps it's all connected. Immortality and a deadly disease? That is possible. You know, Bachelor, my father envied Simon, and Maria Kaina will always be my enemy. So there's no love lost between our families, and yet I must help you. I don't want to, I must. Otherwise the town will suffer. That's why I came here early and waited 4 hours until you decided to wake up. You could have knocked on the door yourself. Seems to me just like being a princess, even the governor Seems to me you just like being a princess, even the governor obeys you, right? Sorry, my ability to read is not doing great. Why would it suffer? Because without Simon's mind, this town is just a plot of land with houses on it. It nearly became that after the deaths of Mother and Nina the Wild, but even Simon's own family didn't understand him. An unexpectedly mature answer, or even Simon's... Typo. Even Simon's opponents almost idolize him. What kind of man was he? Yeah, let's talk about Simon. I know where to find the last person who saw Simon alive. His name is Stock Reuben. Oh my god, can I go see Reuben? I've heard about him. He's a colleague of mine, one of few around here. His killer, his apprentice, his heir. Yeah, he's none of those things. I've heard about him. Like more water. God, not streaming for a month. My voice is weak. You haven't just heard about him, you've worked with him. Or you will. I'm not quite sure. No, I'm positive I've never worked with him. I'm not so sure of anything anymore. He's a doctor. He has a hideout in the warehouses. Look for him there. How do you know where his hideout is? The way you say it, it doesn't sound like much of a secret. A hideout? Sure, clear sign of an honest man. Yeah, do you know where his hideout is? I'm not just a mistress, I'm Vlad Olgimsky's daughter. My father owns half the houses and very nearly all the people in town, and the warehouses, and the ground under this jail. Where shall I go? Well, shall I go then? But you won't be able to go there right now. While I was waiting for you, something bad happened. Something bad? When you go up to those steps, you'll see. Mother said that a true mistress stands out by her timing, and here I am. Right place, but too late. Maybe I'll never become a true mistress. Don't you dare cry, I can't stand tears. Your hint helped me a lot, you hear? What's up there anyway? Well, yes, you could have helped me. You know what, I like this. Don't you dare cry. But he, like, tries to assuage her a little bit, being like, no, you helped, please don't cry. Okay, I'm a little bit manic. Suspect or successor. The man who last saw Simon Kane is hiding somewhere in the warehouses. Last thread. The Dr. Stanislav Rubin might know something about Simon Kane's life and death. If only I could reach him. Oh. Well, that sucks. That's bad. That's not good. Okay. What do you think of Capella? Victoria Olgimsky, Jr., the daughter of a local factory owner. She thinks she wields mystical powers and the authority that comes with them. I can't walk past her. Can I close it? No. Nope. Oh. Oh my god, what do you want? Second, let me get a cough drop. Alexander Saburov, governor of the town. Didn't I give him a southern accent recently? The Saburovs are the load-bearing bones of this town. Hard, dry, and colorless compared to the other two ruling families. Order rested upon them. When I arrived, Governor Saburov pinned all his hopes on me and hated me for it. He thought the star from the capital would show the Kanes and Olgimskys how dangerous overreaching ambitions could be. Alas, that star proved to be another dreamer.
My hands are bound. You're in luck.
Okay. Dankovsky, before you ask, I allowed the girl in. She is Olgimsky's daughter, and she interceded on your behalf. But even if she hadn't, I wouldn't have kept you here. At least I got some decent sleep. You threw me behind bars yesterday, and today you're already setting me free. What a mercurial tyrant you are. Yeah, let's get him. What were you detained for? You know perfectly well, Governor Saburov. Why do you ask? Lapses in memory? Let me see your pupils. Don't worry, I'm a doctor. I tried to leave town, but your trap worked just in time and I wasn't let go. You committed the most heinous crime a doctor can commit. You tried to abandon your patients, to flee the town and save your sorry hide. Right as we speak, my real patient, Thanatica, is being murdered in the capital. My life's work is being destroyed. Or, it was a despicable act. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't do it again. I'm not your toy, Sabirov. I decide my actions, not you. I decide my actions, not you. Better read. Again, I'm being accused of who knows what without evidence. I'm trying to go home. This town is my life's work, and it is dying because all the doctors betrayed it. Cowards and scoundrels, all of them. And yet, as Katerina would put it, the logic of inevitability is stronger, and the town has paid you back. Call it irony if you like. What do you mean? Irony? I'm surprised you know what that is. Oh my god. You have no idea what I'm at risk of losing. What I'm losing already. What do you mean, Sabirov? Whatever happened yesterday is beyond reach. Today, the plague has reached the backbone. Behind the thin walls of this building, death rages. We've boarded up all doors and windows, but the plague fumes are seeping in. You and I, we have mere hours left. The outbreak has reached the town hall, and now we're both trapped. Is it not ironic? Yes, ironic indeed. He who digs holes is liable to fall into them, is all I'll say. Admit it, you knew this might happen, and you were keeping me close out of fear for your own life. Nah, he who digs holes is liable to fall into them. There have been cases of criminals surviving the sacking of a besieged city and prisons. A prison is also a fortress, but our fortress lacks food and water. Outside, we are presumed dead. Know this, Dankovsky. I wanted to punish your cowardice, that much is true. But I did not want you dead. I'm sorry. Lucky for me, I don't plan on dying, or what do you mean presumed dead? 2 days ago, a decree was issued declaring all people in infected districts to be presumed dead, not to be rescued unless they call for help with signal bonfires. A folly. Without a protective suit, you can't venture into the miasma, let alone light the fires. So, officially, you and I are dead. To get help, we need to light the bonfires. We should organize a sortie. What kind of insane, cruel decree is that? Or, a decree was issued, you say, by whoever wields that power, right? Tell it to me straight. You issued an inhumane rule, never expecting to be its victim. Yeah, you didn't expect to be the victim of that, huh? I did not issue that decree, nor did you, though everyone pinned their hopes on you at first. You have no moral right to condemn the decisions of those who at least tried to act. Fine, I'll deal with this later, but for us to be let out, someone has to venture outside, right? I'm ready to volunteer. The miasma already seeps into the rooms of the town hall, and you want me to open the front door? No. Our only chance is to barricade ourselves in and pray for a miracle. I have a device, a prototype. It disperses miasma. With it, I can go through the infected district. A device? Yes, the one you confiscated along with all my belongings, including medicine, by the way. No. Your gadgets from the capital are just as unreliable as you. I won't unlock the main entrance, risking contamination of the town hall, just because of your novelty lighter. Calling it a novelty lighter is so mean, but what do I expect from Sabirov, really? At the beginning you said you weren't going to hold me. Who's breaking their promises now? You've no idea what this lighter can do, yet you argue with me. And your alternative proposal is, what? We bide our time, hope for the best. Katerina wouldn't be scared. You're speaking about her in the past tense. Is Katerina dead? Oh, a brilliant plan! Thanks, but no thanks. I'd rather do something. You said the plague is already in town hall. Where? The far room. We've locked it already. Give me the prototype back. I'll clear the contamination in the far room and prove to you that the device works. Fine. Your device should be in the main hall. Confiscated items are also there on the counter. No one has disturbed them. Take them. After that, they'll unlock the far room for you, but if you fail to clear the miasma there, you won't be let out. Another day at the office for a doctor in crisis. Glad you've listened to reason. I just hope your goons didn't break anything of mine. Any thoughts about Sabirov? Governor Saburov. He has the power, but not the will. She raised an arrow. Right up to her. Can I loot? Let me loot! Let me be a nasty little loot gremlin. Let me in! Okay, I can't talk to people here. Oh, this is the town. Okay, the clock is in the town hall. Cool. I'm begging you, please tell them to open the doors. They've locked everything. We're trapped here. You think you're completely out of your... Are you completely out of your mind? Use your head. Do you really think they locked the doors just out of boredom? Have you seen what's going on out there? It's like Sodom and Mara Shabnak on her clay legs. My friend got stuck outside. We were together. I managed to slip in here, but he... What's happening outside? He's done for. Forget it. You don't have a friend anymore. And the district is doomed too. There's plague mist everywhere. No air to breathe. We're doomed as well, plain and simple. Stop spreading the panic, or then why is everyone standing around like nothing is happening? Why is no one taking any measures? Stop spreading panic. Where have you been the last few days? Sleeping in your cave? The town is under quarantine. And quarantine dictates that infected districts are to be sealed off. And that's how we got here. Whoever came up with these measures is a real idiot. They've sealed themselves in town hall with that decree. We're cut off from everything. All doors are closed. They've walled us in and left us for dead. Who is this genius? Who is in charge of the quarantine? Someone is. Anybody at this point, really. Cut the head off a chicken, and it still would have done a better job at handling this. It seems old Gimsky Jr. was making the decisions at first. There was even a vaccine. Then some big bug started issuing those ridiculous decrees. Big bug. I'm trying to figure out what they mean by big bug, but also my brain doesn't work. Isn't there a doctor from the capital here? Isn't he overseeing the emergency command? I heard that the doctor chickened out and tried to flee the town. Disgraceful. How could a person look in the mirror after that? No, that's not how it was. You're mistaken. The doctor from the capital took charge and set up a hospital. He saved the town. He said there was a vaccine? Doesn't look like it, judging by the view outside. It's all because of the doctor. That big city swine only thought of himself. And soon as there was a hint of plague, he dashed off like a Jabora. I feel sorry for him. On a human level, I really get it. I'd run too if I could, but it's too late now. My only regret... Oh, who's gonna water Miss Soya now? Who's Miss Soya? It's a poppy plant, my beauty. She recently bloomed bright red flowers, and they're strikingly pretty. And now she'll wither, poor thing. The town's on the brink of extinction, and you're worried about a potted plant. I feel sorry for everyone, so what? Is it Miss Soya's fault? I should have watered her when I went outside today. If I don't make it out, promise me you'll water her for me, okay? She needs watering every day, just a little, but it has to be done. Sure. I am still a little manic. Some people get trapped, others happily trap themselves. Doors, windows, and brains all boarded off. Okay, is this where I can go in? Oh. Hey, Vlad the Younger. Yay! Okay, I can see what things I can loot. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Ooh. Let's see. Foolish short-sighted decrees. They led the town to its demise. That approach couldn't have saved anything. As though their issuer played for the plague, or just an experience to the point of criminal negligence. If I held the power in the town, I would have wielded it more wisely. I am no longer manic. I am slightly apathetic, but a little more normal. Vlad the Younger. Vladislav Olgimsky, son of Vladislav Olgimsky, the factory owner, heir to one of 3 ruling families. One could imagine the autonomy he enjoyed living under his father's shadow. He thought his father's power could be gently modernized through reform. He kept up with contemporary thinkers. He put his faith in progress. And as his reward, the dirtiest of tasks fell to him.
Ugh.
Hi. What options does the town have when there's no vaccine or cure? When there's neither a hospital nor doctors? Isolation and quarantine are our only tools to slow the plague's spread. Hold on, are you the one who issued the decree not to rescue people from infected districts, or... You're right, sometimes only the harsh... No, did you do that? Everyone is saying I acted as Isidore Burak did 5 years ago. They think... Excuse me. They can think what they want, but they're remembering it wrong. My measures are not so harsh. Isidore Burak sealed off the plague districts with no chance of escape. I at least told the orderlies to keep an eye out for the bonfires, to give those trapped behind the cordons a chance. I applaud your humanity. Perhaps you even earned yourself a commendation. I understand the logic behind it, but the measures should be granular, not district-wide. And why bonfires? What do they guarantee, pray tell? An infected man could light one just as well. You're just the son of a factory owner. What gave you the right? Wait, you devise a more humane measure, but don't object when it's credited to someone else. Yeah, what infected man could light a bonfire? It is a primeval belief, one might say. She can't tolerate fire. She's either afraid of it or, in contrast, drawn to it like a moth. I found this symbolic. Please keep in mind our orderlies are simple folk. They need a convincing omen to compel them into plague fumes. Convincing to them, not you or I. She can't tolerate fire. You mean the plague. Fire is clearly visible through the miasma. From that perspective, it's a practical choice. You're wiser than I am. It wouldn't have occurred to me to account for the common folks' ignorance. Jesus Christ, Daniil. She can't tolerate fire? You mean the plague? The sarcasm is unwarranted. The plague feels alive even to me sometimes. Let alone the orderlies. If you'd spent any time with us, you would understand. Oh, and just as I was beginning to respect you. Be that as it may, by the third day we realized the scale of the catastrophe. The town needed saving, and I was ready to propose concrete measures. And here we are. I will soon pay for my life, with my life for my actions. More like your father's actions. Surely it was he who placed you in this prestigious position. Don't say that. We'll get out of here, all of us, and I already know how. More like your father's actions, right? I will soon pay for my life with my life for my actions, as will you for your inaction. I am not a proud man, Dankovsky. 2 days ago, I waited for you at the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. If you wished to take matters into your own hands, I would not have stood in your way, but you simply did not show up. You're right, I have no retort for that. Forgive me, I tend to forget when I am not, forget that when I'm not there, grown men cannot lift a spoon to feed themselves. You're a brave man, Vlad. You actually tried to do something. I won't let you die. You're right, I have no retort for that. Can I get out of here? What do I do? Oh yeah, I'm doing the thing. I know what I'm doing. Sorry, my brain is mush. My brain is falling to pieces. Let me in. I need to take the anti-plague prototype from the counter. Oh, there it is. Tuberculosis miasma extractor prototype. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. It needs to be topped up frequently. But it also helps against the sand pest. The longer the valve stays open, the stronger the effect. But it consumes only one use of its fluid, regardless of how long it's charged. It needs to be topped up frequently, but I don't have my supplies from the capital on hand. I'll have to improvise. Maybe I can use local materials instead of reagents I used in the capital. It's not worth using valuable medicine for this. I'll have to improvise. I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. The rest I have in the still water. Stimulant. I need ox bile. In the town of Bulls, it shouldn't be hard to find a bottle of bile. Anesthetic. Even in such a backwater place, I should be able to find some Novocaine. I'll try to barter or steal a couple of vials. As for the toxin, I'm not sure if belladonna grows in these parts, but boxes of blue pills made from it are surely available here. To prevent the prototype from becoming useless scrap, I'll need a supply of ox bile, Novocaine, and belladonna. I've successfully drawn the ire of the powers that be. Surely I'll be able to handle the sand pest as well. Okay, I do still have some charges.
Steal?
Oh ho ho ho, stealing. Hee. I do enjoy taking things that do not belong to me. Bam. Ooh, it's strong. Oh, I fucked up. I see you keep going. I can kind of step in. Am I gonna see that somebody's in here? No, I don't think anybody's in here. Oh, that was it? Okay. Ooh. Anything that I can steal in this room? Yes. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now do I go back to Saburo?
These rains chafe my hands bloody.
What's that smell? The smell of science. Your contraption works. Let's assume as much. Is it enough to traverse the infected district? If it's not enough, I won't be knocking on your door and to be let back in. You have my word, I won't endanger you. Fine, let's assume that too. Listen up. You need to make it to the southern exit of the district. It's guarded by orderlies. The other exits are either sealed off or being guarded by vigilantes. Best avoided. By vigilantes, do you mean a mob armed with sharp sticks driven mad by fear? Cool. But first, you need to light several bonfires. More than one. That's important. Again with the bonfires. I'll just tell the orderlies that there are living people trapped in the district. I'll be standing in front of them as living proof. I said it already. This is how it's been since the first outbreak 5 years ago. If there are fires burning in an area, that means there are still survivors. Still able-bodied and healthy. Only those worth saving. We were ordered to not bother with small pockets of doomed people. Nonsense, I'm not just anybody, I'm a doctor. The orderlies will take my word for it and let me out. You're a doctor who has shirked his responsibilities. 2 days ago, you didn't even show up to the Emergency Epidemic Committee meeting. You haven't examined the patients nor looked for solutions. Your word isn't worth anything. And right now I'm your only hope for salvation, Saburov, so shut up. Anyway, bye. I'm just curious to see how far I can go, really. Signal bonfires. The district is infected and sealed off. Can only leave if I light signal bonfires. Hell yeah, dude. Does it tell me where the bonfires are? Nope. I just get to see what happens, I guess. Okay. 4 pockets. Small items like matches or vials are best kept in pockets rather than my carpet bag. Best to store consumables here. From each pocket, I can quickly use items using F. F in the chat. F in the chat. Put that in here. F. Hey, there are bones in there. Hey, I see that there are bones in there. I need to light more bonfires, about 4.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Okay. I can't jump. Daniil Dankovsky does not have inside his little body the ability with which to jump. That's a tornado of plague. That's fun. Okay. If. Bam. 3 bonfires left. Funny, I can't search the trash cans as Daniil. I guess Daniil is like, no, I'm not. I refuse to loot through the trash. And Artemy's like, I will do what I must. I don't care. No one can stop me. Can I look through? Nope. The trash cans are fancier. They're just little vases. Oh, that's the exit. That's not where I'm going. Okay, that bonfire's lit. That looks like where I'm going. One second. Okay, Eddie's right there. I thought I heard bad boy noises. But no, Eddie is fine. I'm sorry, did Daniil just hear the bull? Daniil, can you hear the bull? That's crazy. One more bonfire. I can go back to the orderlies. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, back there. Oh no, Daniil. Oh, I only have 2 charges left. Uh-oh. Hey gang, what if I die in the demo of Pathologic 3? Oh, nope, never mind. Never forget that I'm the best to ever do it. I did the right thing. Simon's closest friend and ally was the local healer Isidore Burach. Perhaps he knows something of his fate. He doesn't even know that Isidore is dead. Now that the threats to Simon have frayed, I must claw any chance I find. Bonfire's done. If the district goes dark, it's considered beyond salvation. Okay. Simon's trail has run cold. Perhaps his family knows more. Maybe Georgie. Can I go there? Can I go there? Unavailable in the demo. No, let me in. Let me in. Let me go to the still water. Let me go. Let me go. Well, I guess all we can do is go to Ruben. He's alive. Boys, there's someone alive here. It's not the first time people are surprised to see me, but Bachelor Dankovsky doesn't die so easily. And who are you? The only qualified doctor in this benighted town. We're only doing our jobs. The decree is simple. No fires, no entry. People can be saved if only the bonfires are lit in the district. Otherwise, it means they're all dead. Look, I've lit the bonfires. Fucking Gondor calls for aid. Let's go. Wait, really? Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Boys, there are survivors in the backbone. Well then, clear the exit to the district. Escort people from fire to fire. Do not deviate from the route. So you're just scared of being in the infected quarter without fires burning, I see. At least wrap a rag around your face so you don't breathe in the miasma. Indeed, we'll need some type of protection from the orderlies. It's right terrifying to go in there, but it can't be helped. Orders are orders. And you, survivor, why are you still standing here? Get on out to the clean district since you managed to walk all the way here. I yearn to breathe clean air. Route planning. The town is merely a sequence of districts, and I am the one to choose that sequence. I can choose a careful route, step by step, avoiding dangerous districts, or walk directly to my target. No need to rush. If I change my mind, I can always undo my last move or start over. Okay. So I can walk. Fast travel is still real here. I would like to just walk through the gut. Can I walk into the gut? Let me go. Let me go to the gut. Hi. How's it going, gang? Can I talk to these boys? Yes.
Senor, how odd to see you here. How grim.
How so? Is it really a grim surprise?
A woeful shame and awkward turn. You grace the stage we have yet to set. There's nothing here but a one-man show of waiting for Daniil instead of waiting for Godot. Dumb. A play, of course, in which Senor was never to appear.
Wait, really? There's nothing in the whole district?
The thing entire, Senor, is empty. They wait for you elsewhere. Not here, alas. A trinket you may find among the trash, perhaps, but no more.
Calm down, Jester. I know what it's like to rush to meet a deadline. So that's just them being like, nothing to see here. But can I go in the gut? Can I go in the gut? Can I go see Ogimski? Am I allowed? That's on the wall here. Oh yeah, okay, so that's just kind of telling me where to go. That's where Capella is. Can I go in the gut? Can I go in the gut? Let me go in. It's locked! Rude. Only reason I came in here. Run, Daniil, run. I've run out of run juice. I should maybe give myself a little bit of mania. Yippee! Okay, I am going this way. Yes, I'm going this way. Yes, I'm going. Unavailable in the demo. No, let me go. Person who knows something about. Okay. We'll go to Isidore's, I guess. Oh, it's bad. Oh, is that a Shabnak?
Victor Nation, how are we feeling?
Hi, Tazzy, you're in time to see the Shabnak. Oh my god, is that like actually a Shabnak? Oh my god, look at it go. Oh, and now Clara's here. Thing from the step. The prototype can slow her down. Bonfires can slow her down. She cannot be stopped. Beware. And I only have one charge. Oh my god, I can't talk about why this rips. I can't talk about why this rips. But also, hi Tezzy. Shabnak, a Shabnakadir, a steppe creature that sometimes takes the form of a woman with bone legs, or will be a creature made of fire and bones. It is said that the Shabnak is what brought the plague to this town. It did not, but you know, superstition and stuff. I cannot talk about why this makes me crazy. I can't talk about why this makes me crazy! Anyway, Clara, a strange little ragamuffin with hypnotic eyes. Simpletons claim she can heal with a laying on of hands. They also say she is a Shabnak's sister, a harbinger of death. The vicissitudes of fame. I saw Clara in remote places no one else could reach, at times as if she were in two places at once. Some past presence lurks in her shadow. Who is she?
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't bite.
Hi, Clara! Stop. Look into my eyes. Don't move. Don't even turn your head. She won't touch you as long as there's a thread between us. Who's she? Shabnak. You know, that bony monstrosity you don't believe in. The one that's making your hands shake right now. My hands aren't shaking, no part of me is. You see her too? Impossible. She's my own private hallucinations. My follies are very much aoun instead of folie à deux. We're going with that one, that's silly. That's not true. But it's good that you think so. God, I love you, Clara. The less you believe in her, the harder it is for her to get her hooks in you. Laughing at her would be ideal, honestly, but you don't have the guts for that. You're way too serious. Too serious? Alright, here's a serious question then. What do you think I'm seeing? Shabnak is the plague's body. The earth spits her out every couple... Blah, 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 I can read. The earth spits her out every few years, so she might walk through the town and cleanse it of corruption, of wicked thoughts, of weak people. Everyone believes something different on that front. Why you, with your head made of solid oak wood, can see her is a very interesting question. Most people like you are completely blind. What ripped that hole in you, I wonder? I'm told the scent of local herbs has a strange effect on the psyche. Just a... Oh my god, I have the hiccups. For real? Just nervous exhaustion making me imagine a creature of local myth. Maybe so. Either way, she won't stop stalking you whether you believe in her or not. She likes you, I can tell from a mile away, but I'll teach you how to handle her. Take notes, scholar. Had I a notebook on me, I'd have gotten it out already, if only to emphasize how absurd the situation is. I heed, O great and wise sage. Oh, I know all those rules. Don't look into a mirror at night. Don't say her name 3 times. Make a circle of salt. Rule number 1. You're no adversary for her. Your little revolver won't shoot her. Your little knife won't stab her. Can't stab a fairy tale, can you? And why would you even have a knife anyway? So all you can do is run. And the prototype? What prototype? I have an experimental device prototype that's capable of dispersing plague miasma. You claim to fight death. Let's say this vision... Oh, let's do the Bachelor voice, sorry. Let's say this vision. Let's say it manifests as some kind of especially dense cloud of sand pest. If I shoot at it, I'll dissipate it, which means the prototype can kill this Shabnak. You claim to fight death, but look how your eyes light up when you said kill. There's no way your little device can kill a Shabnak. Neither bone nor metal can strike her down. Everyone knows that. How about compressed air and atomized particles of bile and belladonna? Do your myths say anything about pneumatic weapons? Thought not. They say a sigh from Bos Turok can stop her for a short while. When he sighs, she walks on tiptoe, careful not to wake him. If you exhale the right way, it will probably slow her down. Shots from the prototype dispel the fog and all those dangerous whirls, clouds, and traps. If your so-called Shabnak is truly the plague, she'll be affected as well. You believe that the inventions of your science can defeat the ancient truth of the steppe. Well then, scholar, give it a try. It'll be interesting to see. Now, here's rule 2. She both loves and hates fire. She can't pass a bonfire without wanting to love and destroy it. So light bonfires. They'll slow her down. They so thoughtfully placed heaps of brushwood all over town to prepare for it. Rule 3. She's drawn to people who aren't hollow. You may be close-minded and spiteful, but she still senses something in you. Interesting. There's something you carry inside yourself. Some spark. In other words, there's no way she's going to forget about you. Once she's close, she'll never stop chasing you. Yes, I know, I'm irresistible. This one's so simple I'm not even going to give it a number. If it catches you, she'll devour you. You might find a way to wriggle out of her embrace the first time, but definitely not the second. No argument from me. Lingering behind a thick cloud of miasma must be deadly. And finally, you're probably not going to believe me. She eats away at most people's bodies, dries their skin, chews up their immune system. But you're not as easy to get to. Like someone's watching you from above. Protecting you, maybe? I don't know. From atop your polyhedron? It's stunningly tall. I don't know. Well, yes, I do know, but I don't understand. Yes, she does know. Feel free to disbelieve me. It doesn't matter. Just keep in mind that you won't get infected in a plague district like others do. Instead, you'll go insane, waste all your time, and then she'll eat you. That's how it will happen. Yeah, and then I'll soar on angel wings. Let me write that down. Like it water. She thinks she's my sister, and I think she's a monster made of bones. My hatred for her is stronger than all of yours combined. Be bold, Bachelor. There's no shame in running from her. Maybe you'll get something done after all in the end. Of course I will. I only have one charge of the thing left.
Reason produces monsters.
Okay.
The
Trying to go to
dribbles. There.
Oh my god.
Like a true scientist.
Scary. Scary, scary lady. Scary lady. Oh. That's a plague. That person made a plague. Interesting. Okay, that's Ruben's house, but I apparently cannot go there. Oh, the Shabnak's back.
That's afraid of fire and salt?
Hey, buddy, don't laugh at the Shabnak, okay? What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that plant was. That was scary. Oh my god, whoa! Oh, this is my last charge. I just... oh, nope. That's it. That's it. That's all I got. But Clara's saying that Daniil will not get plague. That he'll just go crazy. Really? Oh, she's back. Wait, am I going to Isidore's? Apparently I'm... Okay, I am going to Isidore's. Bye! Into Isidore's. Oh. What in the hell? The flowers of the town's youth, the future atlases of the town's sky. For now, ardent ministers of Maria kindness to... Is that Maria? Oh my god, it is! She's in the pose of Nina's memorial, and that's the stone of Nina's memorial. That's crazy. I love these. Also, she's barefoot. The eldest daughter of the Canes, Simon's niece. Her mother was a mistress, a woman said to wield mystical powers. Maria believed she was meant to walk the same path. She was followed everywhere by her signs, young people who claimed to have aligned their fates with the constellations and mastered destiny itself. For every gesture burned with untamed fire.
Earth is the least attractive element.
Oh, she's pretty.
To fly,
she looks good.
You only need air, water, and fire.
I can't hear you. Speak my language. Don't pretend you don't know it. Lingua mentem aperit. Who dares open his mouth while the mistress is working? Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. And Daniil, no need to mock me. I haven't somehow forgotten you after 5 days. One does not forget the likes of you. I was just focused on the dialogue. The unexpectedness of your voice caught me off guard, that's all. I wanted to talk to Isidore Burach. As far as I can see, he's not at home. Give me your hand, and Daniil, do it. Look me in the eye. No, you're not mocking me. You really don't know. Let me guess, Isidore's dead, just like everyone else I needed in town. Am I right? Isidore's dead. Ooh, and what about his shadow? Where is it? In the locked room, perhaps? A trace of Uncle Simon's hands still lingers in this house. It's here, very close, still warm. I think it's there, too, in the locked room. But we can't get there. Tell me more, whatever you can. I don't know. Uncle was a very close friend of Isidore Burach. On a rival. True friendship is indistinguishable from rivalry. And I can feel his life still smoldering in this house. In some object or a living memory. Perhaps he's even there himself. Sorry, 1 second. You mean this place might still hold some clue that could shed light on his fate? Oh, never mind. It no longer matters anyway. What I'm doing is stupid. And what you're doing, even more so. That's what I thought an hour ago, but Simon's left some kind of trace. Yeah, that is not my point, and Daniil. There are traces of Uncle Simon in this house and the whole town, in the polyhedron, in the people, even in the streets' layouts. Great people don't die. They just scatter into myriad reflections. But we, his poor descendants, won't ever be able to put them back, because tomorrow shall not come. People in Town Hall thought so too, but we've broken out. We'll be suffocated by walls of reeking bodies. Shabnak will devour our tomorrow. When you sleep tonight, the apnea demon will descend upon you, and you'll lie there, frozen, staring at the ceiling, forever. I don't know. I had a dream. I've seen every calendar in town stop at number 5. Tomorrow shall not come. It shall not come. Shabnak. This will be a surprising confession, but as I was approaching the house, I think I saw her? Some sort of monster. Very close. You've seen a Shabnak. You and Daniil? A woman or a monster? I didn't get a good look. Hard to see anything in this plague-ridden hell. In this backwater of ours, the earth sometimes belches out the strangest creatures. I'm surprised you had enough clarity of mind to see her. If you're surprised, imagine how I feel. She wasn't there in my dream, but that doesn't mean anything. She doesn't like to enter my dreams. My dreams are of the higher realms. They strive upward. The clay spawn and rat brigands don't feel at home there. Prophetic dreams again? I suppose I can't complain now, though. Our dreams are not the same. I am a mistress. I can see the truth. Tomorrow shall not come. If only you'd acted differently. If you'd opened the hospital, taken charge of the emergency command, searched for answers, perhaps things would have been different. But you've missed your every chance. And so have I. So what do we do now? Go to the still water. Say goodbye to Ava. Gaze up at the starry sky before you sleep. Write a letter. Get in touch with something you hold dear before the end. I hoped to say goodbye to Uncle Simon. Forgive me, Maria. It's true that I haven't done everything I could have. Although you know, and Daniil, this was in my dream too. I stood in this house, right here. Uncle Simon breathed behind the closed door, and I told you that tomorrow would not come. It was important to tell you that for some reason. I can't shake the feeling that there's still some chance, some opportunity I overlooked. I must find it. Is the demo 6 hours long? God, I hope not. Because I'm getting sleepy. Hi, what's happening in my vision right now? What is happening in my vision right now? What is over my eyes? What's happening? It feels like something that shouldn't be happening. What is that? Apathy has almost consumed me. I need to pick me up drugs or anything else. Oh! The end. Apathy has reached its peak and the will to live fades. The last hope is to hold on to a thought. My hand reaches for the final bullet. I must act before it's too late. The town will perish tomorrow. So says the logic. You did nothing. Oh god, he's going. Okay, everything is lost. That's it. In his mouth. Oh, what? Oh, I think this is a glitch. That's Daniil's arm. This is absolutely 1,000,000% a glitch. What troubles you, senor? Your day is over. Your day is over? That's what you call a bullet in the head? You stand inside a mirrored chamber. Look, one glass in which you shot yourself, more still in which your life goes on. This place allows a man to choose among the possibilities. I don't understand. You're free to pick the one in which you shot yourself and end your story there, or you can choose to defy death and give it one more try. Your business in the living world remains unfinished, no? I was looking for Simon, but I failed. There's not enough of me for this. Then let us say you did not shoot yourself. Too much left still to do, and not enough of you. Your goal will put you back to life and a hook lodged in your cheek. If you too soon depart, who would be there to bear this burden? Why are you hugging the clock? Why aren't you? If you look closely at the clock, you may return to a different day. That is just what you might need. The shadow of a dead man teaches me to time travel. I suppose I do need my head checked. If you are done with navel gazing, the clock awaits. Why do you keep bringing up the clock all the time? Is it special or something? The clock is common as can be, but what you'll do with it is not. You must admit, your only hope of being saved is by transcending from this plane. How the hell does that work? It's as if I'm caught in the logic of a dream, but it all feels real. If it really is a dream, I'll be sorely disappointed. Does it matter? Yes, it does. I must understand the underlying mechanism. Am I in this town or in a memory of it? It's like I'm everywhere at once, both standing here and giving a statement at the Capitol, acting and recounting my actions at the same time. And now it seems I can leap across days. What should I make of that? You come out of the shadows by degrees, senor. Indeed, it is as if you were Indeed, it is as if you are both at... Migraine is getting to me. Woo! I'm the strongest woman alive. I can read. Indeed, it is as if you are at once both here and there. This thought of time as a mere lie entraps your mind. In truth, you are as free as ever. At once you are here in the capital. And in the capital. One foot on yesterday, another on tomorrow. Have you ever seen the movie Arrival? Maybe if you go into the future, you can watch the movie Arrival. So that's how it is. I ask for clarity and I get smoke and mirrors. No smoke, but many mirrors. To free yourself, you'll have to break the glass. And then to see your options, you need to only watch the clock. By the way, what's that moving picture there? It makes me uneasy. Camera Lumina, one of Simon's ruminations. For now, pay it no mind. You'll understand it in time. You're right about that. My head is spinning ahead, and the minute hand keeps spinning with it. Yeah, I'm just looking through Daniil's arm. I can see his stupid little snake skin. Great.
Camera obscura. Camera lumina.
What if I keep doing this?
This is it.
Oh, and that's the inspector.
The superstitions aren't real.
What if I break all of them? What if I break them all?
Why so jittery, Dankovsky? Stop staring at me. Push over. In every shard, a new me.
Have I broken all of them? Yeah. Nothing else to break. Why are you watching me? Interesting, okay. Can I go back to day 4? Wait. Will it let me or will the demo be like, thank you, bye-bye? Wait! This is the Stillwater! Day 4, which abruptly ends at 3 Okay, there it is. Okay. There's some more I think I can tinker with. But I'm gonna call it there. We are about a half hour past normal stream time end. So hey, that is our peek into the adventures of Daniil Dankovsky. And January 9th, we will see the rest of it. I have to finish Pathologic 2 by then. I think I can do it. I think that I can. But yay, we'll leave it there. GG's, thank you. I didn't die in the demo. I thought I was going to for a second. Technically, I did. Technically, the apathy got to the boy. But I think that was supposed to happen. So let's go ahead and head back to the club, shall we? You can't. My boy shot himself in the mouth. I do think I did kind of die a little bit. But yeah, that is where we're gonna stop today. I hope you guys enjoyed the demo. I had a good time. I love Pathologic so much. Pathologic, my love. Pathologic, my obscure, the favorite. Oh, you mean finish Pat? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Shut up, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So no Thursday stream this week because I'm still getting back into everything. But Friday, I'll talk to everybody. We'll sit and we'll, oh my god, I have the hiccups. We'll sit and we'll have just a fun little chat about what we did, what I did on vacation. And then we'll play some Marvel Rivals as I work towards, getting my Lord for this season. As far as a raid, I'm gonna send you guys over to Aiko Kama, who is playing some Outlast Trials. Oh my god, Aiko is so cute. Every time I see her model, I go, oh my god, Aiko is so cute. But go have fun with Aiko. Go have fun with Outlast Trials. It's gross.
and silly and fun. But yeah, I will see you guys on Friday. Oh, he has not talked at all today. But Eddie, would you like to say something? Yes, on Friday I will tell everybody the story about how I'm the worst mother ever and took you to the vet. Eddie had to go to the vet. But we'll get more into that on Friday, won't we, bud? Yeah. All right, everyone, go have fun with Aiko. I will see you on Friday. Until then, oyasumi.